Ah, shoulder, yo, shoulder. Yeah, let me make sure that chat's on and I can read it. All right, here we go. Peace. Take them off. No problem. What is up, extraordinary individuals? What be the path? What be the path forward from now? How you doing, man? Anybody got some good live streams going on? Come on up, share the links. I thank you very much for all the new subscribers that I have and all of that attendance. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Jessica, I did send you a link to this. Everybody, by the way, like I said, in my short, if you could do anything, moral support, subscriptions, cash apps, anything, man. Help Jess out right now. Jessica Ralston, 211. Boom. On YouTube. Oh, problem. She's having a hard time, man. Like things got rough. You know, nothing personal. I'm just saying, send your well wishes, send your good feelings, send your subscription, send all that good stuff. Whatever you can do, man, do it from whatever makes you right with your people, whatever makes you right with your upbringing. Do like that, man. Always support people in that way that's appropriate to your upbringing. You know what I mean? We had to, yeah, survive a lot of ups and downs with each other, you know, sitting Shiva, you know, you stay in the home and all your relatives and friends come to you. Yeah. What do you think that's about, guys? I mean, it might be like sort of more outdated and what, but think about what that's about in a tribal sense. All these people are coming around. You lost somebody, maybe a provider, right? All these people are coming around to show you, I'm still here for you. I'm still here for you. How are we going to survive without the handshakes of others, right? Something like that. If you want to be social about it, something like that. Although resources are completely abundant and flat, you know what I mean? The stockpiles and the scarcities are scare tactics. But at the same time, what do you think? It might be an outdated activity and practice, but what do you think it's about? It's everybody who shows out is telling you, I'm still here. I can still help you. Maybe you lost a provider. Maybe you lost the rock, of this foundation. But there are adjoined satellites. We are here. We are still here for you. Yo, as I said, it's very tribal, could be even outdated by now. But if you think about the importance of it, I have to lean on you, brother. I have to lean. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody. That's all. So if you move, I fall. I'm leaning on you. So yeah, solid as a rock, man. Be that way. Be that way. And understand you're not going to make it here alone. You're not going to make it here without the support of your friends, of your network, of your background. So always be right with that, and whatever charity and chastity was for you, show it to the people that need it. And I'm telling you, just show your good thoughts, just show your love, just show everything, just check it. You know what I mean? Just having a hard time, man. Not, phew, I can't overstate that. Anything. Cheers to you. And you have a free joining link, obviously. 18-year-old YouTube channel. My first video being like nearly 17, eh? What do you think? Pretty stupid, eh? Streaming for like less than a year. Thank to have all the new subscribers on board, especially the ones after 7-Eleven. What is up? Is that cannabis? Cannabis. Outdo. How you doing, man? I mean, you say what's up, man. I say what's up to you. How you doing? What's going on, man? Cannabis. What are you in for, man? Excuse me 3 times for burping me a color pop. And here we go again. Excuse me for it. I really apologize. Where you from, cannabis, man? Probably Arcata, California, probably the northern or the Green Triangle, eh? The Emerald Triangle, eh? The Grand Pass. It is. Excuse me, man. That's what happens, man. Excuse me for burping like that, but you see, Norway, whoa, all the way there. Yep. We got other friends similar, man. We got other channel friends similar to that. That's awesome. Wow. One time I went to Disneyland. Is no Disney World. I went to Disneyland a couple times, but Disney World, that's Florida, right? Okay, guys, that's Florida, right? I don't want anything to do with it. Okay, but anyway, I did go there, and so we had all these different like little, sort of fake colonies, like facades of Dutchland, and blah 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 blah. You know, you got your quaint little villages. Well, I went for the Norwegian cuisine, which happened to be like I think it was like a brown salted cheese, salted fish, those sort of things. I loved it. I loved it. Never had food like that in my life. I guess it was Norwegian. I guess it was like cold weather, salted fish. I believe there was like some sort of cheese, but I think it was almost brown. You know what I mean? Some sort of like pickled things. Yo, I absolutely loved it. You know what I mean? It was like salty, a nightmare for like my future. I'm not gonna eat that tomorrow. It was. I need a little watermelon. Get the salt down. Flush it out a little. But that was fantastic. And if I didn't go to some stupid resort like Tip of the Dick, America in Florida, I would have never had that kind of food. He's the real fight starts now. Where did I see you before? You might. Are you from Maryland? Yeah. I mean, don't be play acting and role playing in here, but yeah, I mean, I've been seen Arizona, Maryland, New Hampshire. Where you from, man? Give me some context. But if you're just role playing, just go ahead and walk on with that because a lot of people do that. You don't know me. You just like this face. That's it. Let's go. Hey ho, let's go. I don't know, man. Whatever. Do whatever you want. No, you probably did see me before, man. And I don't, that's cool. That's cool. But look, man, don't be throwing slogans, and especially not twice. Yeah. Oh, that's where it was. It was Grinda. Yo. Or were we making beats? Like, what we got? No, I thought it was grime. I'm sorry. You said grinda. I didn't know that was like that. Oh, come on, man. You guys, FK Harris. I don't even know what that means, bro. Okay. It's holy shit. Yeah. Okay. Spamming. That's what spamming is, right? Right. So let's start over there. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so are you in DuPont Circle? Is that what it is? Yeah, I got a thick meat dad. Yeah, yeah, I got a thick meat. You're from DuPont Circle, right? Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't do that anymore. That was my spamwich. He had my spamwich. He was like, that was a real thick meatsicle. Damn. I don't do that anymore. But he's yeah, you gotta feed the gay. I mean, you gotta feed the guys something. Shit. So I mean, he was play acting again. Thank you guys, you RPGs. I appreciate your attendance. Please share it on your IGs. How's your Discord server doing? How's it doing? Blow up all the IGs. What's up? Let's bring Linguini's ass around. Let's bring everybody around. You know. So where I live, Maryland, Virginia, uh, DC, anywhere near here, we have little book nooks or whatever. They put these little boxes in the trees where you can take a book, leave a book. You know what I mean? So a lot of times people put their agenda books in there, but that's okay. At least you get to trade. Excuse me for burping 3 times. But where this motherfucker lives, it's all Narcan. You know what I mean? Like open the box and grab the Narcan, brother. So cheers to you. Yeah, that's where the cops be sucking the cocks. My wife was like, "What? See, I heard you yelling that." Yeah. Well, because man, cops have to have some decorum and fucking strength and flex. You know what I mean? They gotta have some flex. They can't be kowtowing to every burnout on the street, brother. You know what I mean? If you got a city where, people are giving you free Narcan and shaking your hands and rubbing your ass, you're in the wrong place. Keep moving. If they're so scared of you, bro, that they're placating your ass, keep moving. You're in the wrong part of town, bro. If you made $1, roll it up and smoke up the quickest death blue. Smoke it up. I mean, just boof it up, get it up. You know what I mean? Whatever you guys say, whatever you want to slam it, slam it up. Get the biggest blue, something that'll get rid of you right now because you're already on the wrong path and you need to leave. You need to leave for real. I know. I understand that, dude. Yeah, man. I did a lot of research in school, even early in school, about Norway, about you know the Nordic situation, about harm reduction, about you know regulation, and about respect, about everything. Um, I don't want to say it's because you're homogenic. You know what I mean? I don't want to say because it's mostly like people of the same cloth. I don't think it is. I really don't. Because you can apply those policies anywhere, I believe. Nobody has tested it because I believe they have certain, let's call them prejudices, that they think, oh, you guys are fine to do that with your own. But what would you do if you were invaded by such and such mafia? You know what I mean? But no, I believe all sorts of policies in that sense, in you know, rehabilitation, harm reduction, positive reinforcement. I mean, you got science behind you. You got science behind you. You know what I mean? So I studied mostly cultural anthropology and sociology, but I also did a lot of psychology, and I've always been able to follow Nordic, Swiss, those models of intelligent reformation. Okay, intelligent reformation. Yes. Intimidation is what happens in the inner cities where everything is overrun by $5 crime because you can't bust $5 criminals, girl. I mean, it's not important enough, right? Uh, the amount of shit that you have to steal now to get prosecuted for. I mean, I literally had a person in my purview, in my view, that stole like a $399 thing. And since it wasn't 400 retail, from a Best Buy, in their little cages, and you get your little crooked hand in there, and yeah. But since it wasn't 401, since it was 399.99, it wasn't prosecutable, and so all they could do was try to shame that said person. You know what I mean? So, yeah, like keep running free, proud soldier. You know what I mean? Like, how could I encourage you not? I don't know. If you're hungry, there are these free bags in every place. They're alphabetized and they say Grubhub or something. Just walk in and grab it and say, "Oh yeah, I'm Dasher. I'm Dasher. I'm Dancer. I'm Donder. I'm Blitzen. I'm fuck you. I'm Cupid. I'm walking out to your store. Just go grab the DoorDash order. Walk out. You think they're gonna follow you? 50 meters. No, I don't know. I wasn't saying that. I mean, this is total fiction. I mean, I'm not even here. It's all for effect. They've seen me disappear before. I'll do it again, damn you. Anyways, cheers to you. Okay, now why did I re up that entire hand mill? Because I want to celebrate Dutch freedom and courage too. Cheers. Oh shit! I brought this over. Who did I bring this for? Shit! I brought over one of my actual like leaves from the plant I grew from the AK-47. Who'd I bring it for, man? Sean 420? Nah, it wasn't him. Bro. It wasn't him. Who was wondering about my fucking thing? He said, "Grow your own." I said, "Nah, I don't grow shit. I'm a brown thumb, bro." All right, here we go. This is where we go. It don't matter. But there's a hand mill. Yeah. By the way, artisanal grade creations, artisanal grade. Now I'm old school, so there's a hole there, which is the, and then I also puff puff give. So I'm not gonna not share because I'm old school like that. Let's do it. Mm. Yeah, man. And you know what? When you compare it to here and what happened, you know, in the '90s when people were stealing grandma's pills and doing the codones and the uh, codeines and the hydro this, hydro that, whatever it was, hydromorphines or whatever. When they were doing all that, they came back on the street and they were like, "I'm hooked on grandma's shit," and like heroin was like cleaner. They wrong, I mean, I don't know anything about heroin, some I don't know anything about Afghani wars and shit, but and babies in plants, but I'm saying like heroin, like from here on out, you're probably gonna be doing that shit. You know what I mean? If you live over like 35 and you're on that, you're cool, man. You're like one of those people who can do anything. You know what I mean? You already fought the war. You got it all in your backpack. 50-year-old crackhead can fix anything. I mean, not a crackhead. I'm not trying to call people names, but 50-year-old long-term user could fix almost anything because he already came over the hump, bro. You got to come over the hump, man. Fried chicken kills people at these humps. From where I come from, where I come from, everything in a white box, fried fish, fried wings, and death, death, death. But if you get over the hump and you're not hypertensive and you don't have black marks here and on your, and then just like the marks of sugar rot. You know what I mean? If you don't have that everywhere on your life, I thought I was going to get tuberculosis. They always said, that scarring, kelar scarring is, a result of is a secondary trait of tuberculosis, and then you have to fucking pass the bleeds. You got to pass the bleeds with the left hand, and I always thought I'm just destined to get tuberculosis. I'll be dead. Not dead. Who knows? Who knows? Shit. They call it your constitution. Just kidding. A lot of people call it that, but that's ignorant as fuck. Because I ain't sign shit. But yeah, I understand that, man. And that can be applied in other places. And I'm going to go ahead and not be prejudiced. And I'm not going to say the only reason that you guys care is because you're homogenic. I don't think so. You know what I mean? But the fucking world thinks so. So I might just throw that out to you. They will be prejudiced enough to say, "Oh, you don't mind helping your people." You know what I mean? Like, sorry about that, but they feel that way because they feel powerless and they feel disenfranchised and they're grabbing at any agency they can get. That's how people go through extreme measures. They might put a hole punch in their ear, spread a ketchup packet on their face, put a hole punch there, and just do that, or cut a hand off because they'll be like, "That's a cool mod," or put some big shit in their nose and like tie it up to fucking heaven. You know what I mean? Like that shit's stupid. But people will do all that just to have agency. You know what I'm saying? Kamala is greater than Trump by how many marks there? One, two, three, four, five. And her name is Kamala. Okay. Um, yeah. So that means to me, JC, brother, sister, um, vote that way, okay? Because you think she's greater than by that many times Trump. So vote that way. I mean, a lot of these people are going to say, "Well, JC, you're not using any sort of gender or genre defining name. It's probably because you're a female. You like Kamala. But nah, I mean, what are we talking about? Like, I don't know what's happening here. Why didn't he just do that whole like, hey, let me step down, and then vice president is the president. He's like, I'm not going to run, but she can. That's sillier. I would have stepped down and do the vice president is the president, and not because I care about who wins, but because like you can make history. You know what I mean? Like, duh. I mean, like Trump is always about making fucking waves and news and whatever. You know what I mean? So bully on, bully on. There is a bunch of bully shit. I'll tell you that. Like, it's a bunch of bully shit. How much younger you think that guy is actually? Because they always talk about age and shit. How much younger do you think that guy is? No offense, vote for who you want. I'm not voting for any of them. Yo, Jay, how much younger is Trump than Biden by years? She say a year or two. So I wanted to fact check. I guess she say she not sure. So thank you for being honest, Jay. She's not sure, but she says a year or two. So really, that doesn't make the difference. Now, if I was the president and like before the debates or whatever, like months ago, I could have been like, I don't feel up to it. I'm going to step down and put my vice up in charge, LBJ. You know what I mean? It would be kind of a new turn, and that would have been interesting. You know what I mean? Because I'm not political about it. I will navigate whatever, universe I must traverse. I will navigate whatever it is. So you vote for who you want, please. Don't feel bad if they call it at 10:30 and you're like, yeah, I didn't even send it yet. Don't fucking feel bad. Just pretend like that's normal and they counted you. But my point is, I will navigate with whatever future we have. I've always done so. Um, you need to have an overarching plan in life instead of just taking things as a video game, which is punch this, grab that, put that in my bag, consume this. Hey, that brings me all the way back to where I almost choked on a little bit of my beer. So, alcoholics can die in any one night because they'll aspirate their food or something. You know what I mean? One night. You know what I mean? They don't have to be sicker than the next guy, okay? But you could still die that night by aspirating your food, eh? You ever look it up? You ever think about that? What happened to Uncle? You know what happened to Uncle? You know what I mean? Nobody knows. But I'm saying like it ain't that hard because I accidentally just did it. Just talking to you guys, just trying to be not dead air. Cheers to you. This is the last pint of the galaxy. And I wish to you all the money in the world. And for me, one more drink. Boom. But yeah, you think she's so much greater than Trump, then go ahead and vote for her. I just think it would have been a very interesting turn of events and something of historical significance if he was just like, yeah, let's do that. Like, if I quit, she gonna be president clause, because that would be fun. It really would be fun. All right. So let's go back. I'm gonna go back in this, even though I covered this, I think, extensively. But I'm gonna go back in my mini Manson package right there. All right, because we could not connect right yesterday. And I know that Minnie was working on the t-shirt stuff. And I know that's important. Boom. You can't dox this. You can't, you can't dox it. But anyway, I know that the t-shirt thing was a very high priority and that was going on. So I did hear your grandma just ate the couch. Uh, it was your grandma. She ate the couch, right? And you're in Argentina and you're going to get rid of your grandma. Uh, why don't you just like call an ambulance? You know what I mean? Maybe she could throw the couch back up. She could throw it back up. I think that's or I think that's a viable option. You ever heard of Epicac? She could probably throw the whole couch back up before you kill her. Okay, it'll be easier than that way. So I'm gonna go back into it because I did do a full unboxing and all that and enjoy it. And you know what I had to stop on, and I would have went longer, and that's what I'm saying is I could not peel the backing off of the sticker that I decided is going on my butterscotch. Boom. So it's kind of beautiful, and I'm bringing butterscotch to a luthier. Butterscotch is going to be refurbished 100%. You see, it's dusty and crusty. No, and there's still blood on butterscotch, dude. But we'll get it fixed. I'm just saying, like, oh, here we go. We got to catch up with this. Your grandma, yeah, give up, throw up the couch using the shotgun for the woman, right? The cat is giving her buckshots. Grandma just ate the team. Okay, so you guys think that, well, yeah, okay. So I do have, like, this is part of lore, I suppose you say. Okay, I do have, it's lore. Okay. So part of the lore is because I like to send up things that think they're too fucking precious. Don't be precious about your words or your ideals or whatever. Look at that. You see that? All right, anyways, don't be precious about shit like that. Okay. So I do think the internet, as it has been, is way too precious about these fucking feline, filthy, rat fucking animals that you guys live with. You guys call them cats. You guys call them cats. You guys have bred them to be needy, lazy, useless. You've acted like they were kings and queens, and they've never done a goddamn thing to deserve that except for lick you with a sandpaper tongue. And so, since the internet is so fucking happy about cats and so plumbed up the bonger about cats, I say, fuck cats. I So that offends people because it's of lore. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think my family could eat a cow. No. So we would have to be the realistic situation where we slaughter up a cow, drop it on the side of the road. It gets all, hemmed up with flies and maggots and bullshit. You know what I mean? And fuck that. We can't even eat it. So the biggest animal we could probably like choke its head off and eat is probably a turkey, right? But see, this is the thing. There's cats everywhere. They're so free and they're stupid. They've been bred to be lazy, needy, and stupid. You see what I mean? So, if the shit goes down, we can't go to Arby's, then I'll choke that cat. That's all. So people hate the fact that, cat lore is a thing. And when there is a cat in the oven, I usually got to go. That's because I'm trying to save it, not kill it. All right. So, all right. Well, here we go. This is just a love letter. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. And obviously, it's impeccable handwriting. Obviously, it's very thoughtful. Obviously, it's on beautiful paper with beautiful penmanship, with beautiful writing. And this is the piece I was after. And this piece was signed. So, everybody, the fans, Minnie Manson, you see it? Oh, there's that signature. All right. So, everybody, check out the Mini Mansion Dungeon series because that's what I was after. You saw what happened to my guitar. Major upgrade. You see all this beauty and love. You know what I mean? So don't discount it, man. Your real friends are something that are people that bring value to your life. Those are your real friends, man. Everybody else, first of all, if somebody's razzing you and rattling you a little bit, so what? Take it easy. Don't be sacred about yourself. You can be friends. You probably are friends. Take it easy. But if somebody brings value to your life, that's how you really earn it, man. That's how you G up. You know what I mean? You got to G up, man. You got to bring something to the table. For you, I wish all the money in the world. For me, just give me one more drink. Chip down. Cheers. I was just talking to my wife about something because when John was up here last, we talked backstage, and it just came up shortly. Hey, you know who Seth Putnam is? Yeah, I met him the week he died. Yeah, all right. We didn't go into it like that, but anyways, he signed a. I had no money at that time, but I met him, and it was funny. He was introducing me, and I mean, he was nice. Whatever. Basically, it comes down to this: what I had to ruminate on later was, wow, people were giving him drinks, he was giving them to me. You know what I mean? He might take a couple sips and give me his ale. I didn't have any money. He signed the back of a sticker, which I guess they would have sold for $5 anyway, but he just grabbed it off the table and signed it because I couldn't buy the fucking CD. Now I wish I did. And I bought like sort of a bootleg copy from Amazon. I even talked to Seth Putnam's wife uh, after his death and said, hey, maybe we got to settle some things up. But it didn't happen like that. And then I guess Josh died too. If you guys look that up, I can't even believe that was a real situation, but look it up. Anyway, the like weird conclusion that I came to was, and when he's handing me drinks, because if he goes to the bar, everybody wanted to give him drinks. I didn't even have the money to be there. I couldn't buy a CD. So he just grabbed a sticker, flipped it over, wrote his name, wrote the year. It wasn't the year, dude. It was the week that he died. You know what I mean? And he's inviting me to go listen to music in the yeah, yeah. No, no, no. We're at the show, dude. But anyways, he knew I had no money, and then everybody was giving him drinks, and he was giving them to me, and they were ales usually, and I'm not an ale guy, but whatever, whatever. And he poured in the storm, and also talking to this man and catching up and understanding the background and understanding the future and understanding what's going on in that linguistic mind. A person who from third grade they were like, "Oh, just go on to fourth. You're too fucking smart in words." That person, that obviously malcontent person that the rest of you may have encountered or may not. You might be way too straight to even know. But, you know, we had this ironic thought that Spanglish, brother, Spanglish, brother, and Spanglish and born of Maryland, signed no treaty. Uh, totally Hanchen Imeren Lind. No, Hichon. I don't know what I mean. Uh, Chevrolet, bro. I take Chevrolet, not Trader. And Spanglish for you. What you good at? Anyways, the ironic thought that we had, and we did have to understand, was, man, it was good to be him in the last week of his life. Everybody was coming up and giving him another drink. Everybody was coming up and giving him another drink. Everybody was coming up and giving him another drink. He gave them to me. But it was good to be that person in the last week of his life is a weird idea to have, but it doesn't mean nothing. Because if you honestly want to know what was going on, is he was hitting poppers. He was hitting poppers. He was hitting poppers. He was hitting poppers. He was the most intelligent, most kind, most educated person in the world, but he was killing himself. And that's why he only lived 4 or 5 more days. You know what I'm saying? He was hitting poppers. He was hitting poppers. He was hitting poppers. He didn't have time to enjoy being in that great state of life. He didn't have time to enjoy it. He was blowing his fucking mind out, blowing his, I guess, as they say, your butthole open or whatever. Huh? But he was blowing his mind out over and over and over, and he died. He died about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days later. Again, it was the week that he died. It would have been really great to be the man at that week. But look what he did with it. You know what I mean? So, that's pretty foul what you say there. You know what I mean? So, damn, man. You get a bit of a longer one. You get a bit of a longer one. I didn't fucking kick you out, so don't cry. If we can get 7 likes, that would be great. I can usually only get 4, but that's okay, man. I'm in, man. So go ahead and ask me a question. I also do have a join in link if you want to join in. A couple people have that already, so chat in and tell me you're going to join up. Obviously, my phone's on do not disturb. I can't run streams with my phone on the bing bong, bing bong. Come on, guys. Cheers. Think about it. So if you do want to join in, you have contact with me, go ahead and let me know. I don't imagine this going any worse. Ha. You know what I mean? So please click like, sub up, share it to your socials. I don't have IG and shit. I have a Facebook. I barely use it, but it's very familiar. You know what I mean? You guys can go check it out if you want, but it's very family oriented. Probably bore the fuck out of you. Shout it, shout it, shout it out now. Again, this is when I was playing bass guitar or funk in the 1970s. You can see. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. That's authentic. I'll sign it for you. No, I won't. I don't sign anything. That's funny. That's funny. I don't sign shit anymore unless it's going to make us money or education. Two things. I'll shake your hands, but you can't give me 50 for a signature. I'll shake your hand, brother. Shake your hand and get COVID from you. You know what I mean? I wouldn't hold it against you. Yo, I didn't want to wear a mask and shit. So I went out there and my wife was like, I can't tell you, if you don't want to wear a mask, go out there. This is back then. And I end up in Walmart with a dude who was hmm, hit by a car, during his wild days. And he was supposed to graduate that year, but they let him graduate in a wheelchair the next year. Just my kind of guy. That's my kind of guy, man. On the edge. You know what I mean? He asked me what kind of 80s band I liked, and I said fucking Molly Crew. He wanted to choke me. What's up, Anthony? How you doing, bro? How you doing, bro? Anthony, that other person thought I let them win Connect Four. Now, come on, they did a good job. I was just trying to train them, soft gloves, but I didn't let them win. You guys, you could always play an app. I mean, that'll kick your ass. But anyway, what I was talking about is even if it is a great time to be a person in the last week of your life, you probably won't see it yourself. That was my whole point there. Anyways, man, there it is. No mercy. No mercy, brother. But no, you never give in. Why would you give in? You haven't lost yet, man. Keep fighting. By the way, I got a crew like you don't even know because I made them out of my dick and I own them, ho. My kids, they'll kick your fucking ass. You know what I mean? Like shit. So, go ahead and try it and we'll just blink, motherfucker, blink. Just blink. Just blink and see how far you get, brother. No fucking mercy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Straight up, suicidal. Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I've been suicidal, like I said, since third grade. I go ahead, I'll show you that shit. But I'm the master of the mercy. Yeah. Nah, they kick ass, man. Now I'll tell you what, man. If you guys watch that recent show, they ain't got it anymore, bro. They ain't got it together, man. I'm sorry, man. They're blown out. They can't do it, bro. Nowadays, man, go with Lucci Mayorga. Go with the Luisidal. Lucci, he sent me the first time they made an album. You know what I mean? And that was kick ass. But So my dead friend who made this pouch for me, I will never leave my house without this pouch again. Never. I mean, if it's a fire, I'm bringing my last Pepsi, brother. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. I would get you to do the old like Dogtown or something. You know what I mean, with the cross and all. But hell yeah, the suicidals, man. Big up, big up. I mean, they had the real shit on the street, so they had the real support, the real love, and then they had the commercial shit. Because I remember they were supposed to play, or they did, I guess. They play one of those big fucking colleges, and they're like, "Oh, this is a big gang fucking riot and shit." Cheers to that. But then, join the army. What was that? 10 years later, the second album. I mean, it was a long time, bro. Obviously, though, with all the suicidos and all, they went underground and they kept making music and shit, kept doing their thing, bro. But yeah, only two people have tattooed me, myself and one other guy, and I'm gonna put some new ones up soon on myself. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and do it myself. But yeah, ST is probably in that works. The S and the upside down T. You know what I mean? I love that band, man. Love that band. 42 minutes, man. I've been on here for too long. Yeah. Boom. What's up, daughter? Be respectful. That was me in the '70s. That be me. That be me now. Here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up, daughter? Yeah, man. Yeah, it's actually just a fortunate thing that it was me and another guy. You know what I mean? So my wife and I, we had rings too. Mine, it's in a box. It's not on my finger anymore. But actually, I think there's a dot left. Yeah, there you go. There's a dot. There you go. But the rest of it is in the box. I could put it on like a resin ring and just put it back on, but I still have the skin. But it just so happens it was only two of us. All right, guys, here we go. Hello, Meg.
Hey, sorry, I'm at the laundromat, so
Well, that's pretty interesting.
I guess
What's
I'm
going
thankful
on?
they let me in. I just washing clothes. Thankfully, they let me in. I know they close. They're not a 24-hour place, so thankfully, because I hadn't been here but a few minutes. Thankfully, they let me go ahead and start my laundry.
Well, since I've been live, I have to be fair enough to. That's Megzilla over there. That's Megzilla. I'm introducing you because I've been live and you're up now. So,
Well,
just to be
thank you,
fair.
sir.
So, do you have, working electricity at your house right now? I mean, and also
Yes.
working washer and dryer?
Okay, electricity, yes. This place doesn't have washer and dryer hookups because it's the hood. We ghetto.
Yeah, you're
So,
built to go. Yeah, you feed the economy. You have to go down to the laundromat. I grew
yeah.
up
Or
on it,
well,
but the
last
way
week.
that we did it where I grew up, there would be like one woman who did 40 people's laundry for the neighborhood.
Dang, you know what? Hey, I can see that. I mean, that's a good thing though. You helping her out.
Yeah, it's
So
just
last,
it's just regular. It was regular hustle life. It's like now, people who make 120 tamales on Sunday, and then they sell them to whoever they work with anyway. They're like
yeah,
pre-orders, really. I mean, it's
right,
sophisticated as fuck. Don't think about it as a primitive trade. It's as
right. No, no, no,
sophisticated
no.
as it could be. You know what I mean? They
And
got pre-orders.
they catch up.
Yeah,
People catch up with the times. Now you can pay
right,
for your tamales with Zelle. Now you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
right.
Last week I got lucky because last week we still didn't have power. So, but one of my friends up the street, their house had power. So I brought him a pizza and a 6 pack of beer. He
Right.
let me wash my clothes.
Well, right on, right
It
on.
worked.
But you can't
So
ever do that at home. You're just not set up for it. You always got to go to the laundromat. Yeah.
I got to go somewhere.
Yeah. Right.
Somewhere.
Man, I learned how to do them in the fucking tub, but it's a lot harder than you would think. You know, like the
Yes.
force that you have to beat them up with. When you come out, you got bruises like all up and down your forearms, and you're like, "Whoa!" No wonder you put
The,
it
the,
in a
the,
tumble machine because that was like fighting up two little shorties, you know. And now I got all my bruises to go cry about. You know what I mean? Because when you
the
beat people up,
best.
you might feel like you won until you go home and you lay down and you're like, "Oh," you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, the best soap, if anyone ever has to do their laundry at home, the best soap to use is called
Zote,
Zote, Z O
yeah,
T
Zote.
E.
I got Zote.
Zote soap. I
Yeah.
thought of borrow of it at home, just for like if I have something that I need to get something out of right now, So that works. Like that's my in between laundromat visits fix.
We'll see you later, Anthony, and hello, Dale. No, totally, yeah, Zote soap, and that's how like homesteaders do their stuff, and they chop it all up. I know that, you know what I mean? Like I always keep that around too. But if you just
Yeah,
go ahead and do it in the tub, and then when you come out, you got bruises everywhere. It's like you beat up two little people, and now you're just crying about it because you got
I
swollen
feel
knuckles,
lost.
and
I feel
right?
imagination. No.
No, no, no. Me too. Me too. Me too. I can't remember exactly what inch it is, but I'm exactly on it. So it's like 5'6". You know what I mean? 5'6". So I'm little too, but I'm just saying, like the little people are harder to wrangle with because it's the same number of
We
joints.
are.
It's the same number of joints. They're just more compressed. You know what I mean? You get in uh what is it? The Kung Fu, my favorite Nintendo game, or Spartan X. Those little tiny guys that flip around, they're the ones who get you.
And we're meaner too. We're meaner.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, everybody, the superstition that I grew up with understanding is the problem with short people is the rest of them is underground and you don't know what it is. And so that's why they were suspicious of me. The rest of them is somewhere down there and you don't know what it is. You got to be careful.
Hey, this
Yes,
because
we're all
my
trans,
fella.
White Hammer. We're all trans.
Yes, everybody is. We're all trapped. So watch yourself.
We're trying to transition into a future of enlightenment, if that's okay with you.
I'm trying. I'm trans economical. I'm trying to transition into a rich person.
Right, that's cool. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I have aspirations. No, I'm just, man, I couldn't believe it. Well, I'll bring it. Hold on. I'll bring it.
Be loud in front of.
So I still can't believe this. This is the original Switched On Bach by Walter Carlos, a la Wendy Carlos, right? But if you look at what
Okay.
it says trans electronic. You know what I mean? This is the fucking original. This has been in your face forever. And I don't think, people think that Walter transitioned into a woman. I don't think so. I think this was always a woman who was like, I can't get in the music industry being a woman. And then one of the great things that I have is it's a picture disc from the like souvenir shop of Disney. And it's like whatever you call that street, like Electric Land, it's her
Or yeah, that little Main Street kind of thing.
it's her soundtrack for the Electric Land. It's absolutely fantastic.
same was true way back in the day with like authors and stuff, like people, like ladies who had literature.
Well, yeah,
Nobody wanted to read a novel by a woman. Oh my god.
right. Who's R.D. Rob? Who's R.D. Rob? Who's
Um,
J.K. Rowling?
I know. Yeah, that
Who's J.K. Rowling? But I'm
which
telling
is
you,
like kind of dumb
how come she didn't put a female name on that book? How come she put J.K. Rowling? I mean, it's like right in your
because she
face.
wanted to get filled.
You don't want to admit how, backwards that industry is, but it is.
You're right. You're
Uh-oh.
right. You're right.
No, you just don't want to admit how ugly things still are. But why would it be J.K. Rowling? Why are you hiding from your name? Because you don't want to gender yourself. That's not how you sell
You
books.
know, she could have put Joanne. She could have put Joanne or whatever. I think that's her name. I don't know. Because I liked Harry Potter until she started being funny about
Right.
like, you know,
I was just using
like
it because I know it's a great, popular, more recent example than
yes,
somebody who was hiding, you know what I mean? But she was hiding. And it's hard sometimes to like think of the best female film director. It's not something that's touted. It's not something that's pushed out there. And then they get intimidated and they'll back up and they'll use a pseudonym or something like that. You know what I mean? So I was using her as just because she's a good example.
yeah,
But it's happened over and over again. You know what I mean? Now I know she went one direction, another direction, and three others. But at the same time, I mean, we're dealing with very fantastical fiction, very specific, you know what I mean? And it's gonna happen.
I feel like that. Yeah, it has to. I mean, well, I say it has to. It hasn't, but hopefully it will. Hopefully, I have hope.
So do I. So do I.
I try to have hope.
No, 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 no. I know everything's gonna be okay. Most people are they're way beyond all of this kind of nitpicking craziness where words are so sacred that they have to kill each other over them. It makes no sense.
Joe,
It makes
Joe,
no sense.
Joe. So
Yes.
what currently I have to ask, and I'm not trying to make anything political. What is your take so far on this attempted assassination attempt? And if it's not something you want on your channel, just tell me change the subject. I just got to know
Okay.
because I've been like, I know the conspiracy theories have already started.
I didn't need a conspiracy theory. I've watched video forever. I grew up watching video. I got a video card when I was 8 years old because you didn't need credit cards when it was mom and pop shop.
Right.
And my thoughts are anything you see on video, if it could be faked, it was.
Okay.
And then you think about the plausibility of, well, I've been in the range of 22s, and when they fly by your head, they don't sound like anything but a beat. So they could just put a hole punch in your ear. They really could. Okay. But how perfectly would you have to be lined up to get something like that to happen?
Some things were not making sense to me. Like,
So
okay, I know that.
my favorite magic trick ever is called voodoo, and I could do it right now with this, right? But I can't do it because we're not together. Because I
Oh,
would have to tell you how to do it. So you could look it up, right? Because that's the rules. You don't tell people how to do magic tricks. But all I need is this,
yes.
and it's called voodoo, and we could do it right now. But it's based on one of the ancient Indian tricks where what they would
Okay.
do was hand you a tile and you would come up with a swastika mark on your hand and you didn't know that you picked it up from the tile. So it's an ancient fakir trick to drop that.
Um,
So for me, what I saw was a ketchup packet trip. I'm sorry, but that's because they say one real person died. How the fuck do I know? All I saw was if it was me, I'm not saying it happened. Fiction, motherfucker. I'm not saying that's what happened, but if I just wanted that to make happen, I would have gave you one Diablo sauce and I would have gave Taco Bell half the money and I would have went like that behind the podium and that's it. Because I've had 22s buzz by my ear and they're just the size of a bee. It's just a little pellet, you know? But if I want to
You
fucking
picked
kill somebody, I'm
really
hitting them with a
awesome.
45. If I want to kill somebody, I'm going to hit them here with a big ass hole. I'm not going to
Thank
play
you.
with their head. I'm going to hit them here. They give you a bowling ball or bowling pin when they teach you how to kill a motherfucker. And they say, think about it here. And I would have thrown a
Okay,
44 caliber right here. Why would I hole punch your ear and put Diablo sauce across your face? I don't know what you did, but why would I do that?
that's one of the things that kind of had me like. The other was like, this kid really showed up knowing how diehard these MAGA folks are, and thinking that that you're just going to get away with this. Just thinking that
You think
like,
somebody
yeah,
would
this
have
is
let
going
me
to happen,
climb up
whatever.
a building? Nobody's going to let me climb up a building
Right.
anywhere near
That's
it.
the.
It's like the book
So many things
depository
that
that
didn't
they
make
never
sense
went and
to
checked,
me.
you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that didn't make sense to me.
So when I talked about how like being video crazy, you have to be careful. Because first of all, you've probably seen the worst of things. You don't want any involvement in that, you know. And also, if anything could be faked, it probably is. Let's take that into effect. But then also, you have to consider this. I've seen thousands of death footage pieces. Most
Right.
people have only seen Kennedy. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that
Like
was
most
not.
people have only seen Kennedy, maybe Bud Dwyer, maybe that's it. That's it. I've seen thousands of pieces of death footage. You know what I'm saying? And so if you think about that, what is this? It's the second time that people have seen some sort of attempt. And Andy Kaufman used to use the clip from Birth of a Nation where they did the reenactment of shooting Kennedy up in the Ford Theater, and he
Yeah.
said it was real, and he played it on stage, and they believed it because they've never seen anything like that. They didn't even think about. No, there wasn't any camera pointing at the fucking upper deck of the Ford Theater that night. They don't even think. There's no critical thinking. And by the way, if you see this much blood yesterday and you're watching digital film and now there's so much more blood tomorrow, I think if anything could be faked, it probably was. Wow, wow, wow is what I think. Wow, wow, wow is what I think. Like, oh, they
Okay.
tried to hit me and they hurt me too. It hurt. It's your ear. I have a fucking stupid ass relative that I hate. His whole ear was he eaten off. But I also know that Tyson and Holyfield sell gummies that are infused with CBD and shit that are, based off that little tag. It ain't nothing, man. We could cut these
I
off all
remember,
day.
I remember as a kid when that happened when Tyson bit him. I remember that. Oh my
Now they
gosh.
sell gummies. They sell gummies that are sold like there's just the cutout. You know what I mean? And
Oh my God.
I've never seen the post picture, but like I said to my son, because he asked me, I was like, I bet his whole punch is worn out now. I don't know what the picture looks like, but yo,
You know,
they tagged every fucking animal in the yard right here and put a hole in it. It's
I
nothing.
know that by now, like I'm sure Evander Holyfield is not so broken life that he couldn't have had that surgically fixed, but in this many years. Okay, I feel confident that look, if anybody, I'm sure
It's
got enough
just
bank
too
to fix that.
superficial. It's too superficial. Having a fake ear, like you need to lose a lot more, for it to be worth the hassle because it'll slip off. It's just too superficial. Why would he do that?
Something I'm curious about. Okay, say somebody actually did like okay. I know if somebody, let's say you're in wood shop, you're working with a jigsaw, you cut your finger off. If you get that finger to the ER quick enough on ice, you can have it reattached. But
You
that's
can.
soft tissue. Ear is cartilage. I wonder, can they reattach an ear? It's
Mm,
not the same as a finger. It's a
nah, it's.
different.
I guess it's not reactive anymore because it's pretty dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just hanging out there. It's like your hair is like yesterday's protein. You know what I mean? It's just hanging out there, cartilage. You know. My
Okay, that's
my
all I was
grandfather, he
thinking.
lost his whole hand. You know, just whoop in the machine, just by. You know. I've always tried to be careful because I get damaged on the same side all the time too. But it wasn't just that. My grandfather over there, he lost his whole hand. You know, my grandfather over there, he got, the shrapnel in his legs. You know what I mean? From World War II and all this. So I don't know, man. It's just like I'm blessed. I haven't dealt with that.
My theory is, or my belief, I try to injure myself symmetrically. I've broken both my feet. I fractured my head like right in the middle in the back.
Right.
Um, let's see. I've busted up both knees. I still. I've only cracked on my elbows, so I'm trying to decide: should I crack this one or just let it be?
Don't do it. Don't do it. No, I've always led with my left hand side and I always get busted up
Same.
on it. And that's just I deserve it. That's what I feel.
Are
So
you
cyber,
left-handed also?
cyber, that is Meg. That is Megzilla.
Well, thank you.
Right, right, right. Yeah, be respectful, but thank you, of course. And she knows.
Thank you.
Cheers. No, that's very nice, man. Just be respectful. So honestly, you said that you had enough information or enough of a story to come up with a video. And if you can get away
Yes,
with it with the people around you, like, why don't you share the story? Because you didn't make the video. You know what I mean? I encourage you.
I know. And I just last night it was noisy and everything else. And no, I was still kind of like a little like it was on my mind, on my heart about my friend who died Saturday, and just everything that's been going on. Because yesterday also is friends. We have mutual friends who called me yesterday. Hey, did you hear about Q? That's the friend who passed. I'm like, no, what happened? Okay,
Well, go
see,
back to the beginning because you have not shared the story. Like I said, you could have done a
right,
story time on your channel, but for the
right,
purposes of everybody in, just like please, just like let's go, let's start. From where it comes from.
right.
How did that happen?
My friend Q, my friend Q was renting a room from some other mutual friends of ours, and I've known Q longer than I've known these mutual friends. S and M, I'll call them S and M just for the sake of privacy. So she was renting a room from S and M, and she'd been ill, like lupus. It was something serious, something painful. Doctors had her on all kinds of medicine. Well, she had gone out to this little like the little game room or whatever with S. They went out so S could play her little machines, like put her little dollars in, try to win a little, hit a little something. And S goes back to the vehicle, back to the truck where Q was, she'd gone in there to sit down, rest a minute. She's dead. Q is dead, and we're still kind of like wondering,
Did you
like,
say?
was it the
I'm
illness?
sorry. Was it in a car or she went to a bench or something? She went in a car.
I don't know. She was in the vehicle, yeah, and it wasn't like an overheating thing. It was. We're hoping, and I know this is going to sound totally messed up, Joe. We're hoping it was a drug overdose because the illness she had was rather painful, and honestly, fentanyl is not. Because we're worried that maybe she got a hold of something to help ease the symptoms of the lupus, and maybe
Yeah.
it was not fentanyl. It's not good she died, but at least like we're hoping like
It's not she good. It's not
hopefully
good that she died, but somebody experiencing even a bad crunchy high is better than their bones crushing on each other and feeling all of that pressure and
well, I just feel that
neurological
the majority
pain.
of people, if they're going to pass, better that it be peaceful and painless than suffering and because she wasn't somebody that really just was so awful she deserved some sort of horrible fate. She really wasn't. That's why we're just kind of,
Nobody
you know,
deserves a bad end like that. I mean, look, these
yeah,
plants, I mean, even when you get a pill, eventually it was, derived from a plant. They weren't made for no reason. If it's palliative care, like, you know what I mean? Like, just to
right.
have a peaceful out with this world, like, we're all gonna struggle with death. And like, are we gonna struggle in a fit? Or can we just like fade away? You know what I mean? Like some of these
Yeah,
drugs do such.
and that's kind of more or less what happened. We don't know,
There's
was
no
it the
morality to it. There's no morality to the
yeah,
end of death. You know what I mean? Or the end of life. I mean, palliative. There's no morality.
that's why, yeah, we're still not sure, but we're hoping that it was like a peaceful, painless fading away moment of suffering, you know.
Well, it
So I
it
say we're
already happened. You can't change it either way. It will make you feel better, but you're gonna have to accept it either way, right? And so, like, right?
by the house. Not Q comes running up because we just seen each other a few days before, but I love you, I love you, I love you, and I'm like, girl.
Right.
So that is at least the last time I saw her. She was in good spirits. She was happy. She was, not
Well, for
suffering
sure.
in that moment.
My
So
standard,
I'm
my
good.
standard, because I don't expect anybody to get along with everybody, but my standard is, how did we separate last time I talked to you? I always like to say, like, thank you very much for being around, see you later. And,
Yes,
hopefully I do see you later. But if we happen to split on that and that's the end of the time, well, at least we left on good terms. And you know what I mean? Like, that's the best we can do. You can't
that's a
control
good
what
point.
happens.
Like we
But
need to, we cut forward, we cool it, we leave on. We at least separate that time of seeing each other on a
yeah, it's the best you can do. It's the
good
best you can
point.
do. I mostly have. I mean, I actually talked to my grandmother about a month before she died. We start with saying died, but I talked to her a month ahead. She was very unhappy with the state of her neighborhood, how old people were getting jacked up, getting robbed, getting raped, everything like that. She was very fearful.
Oh,
So basically, I just had to hear her out. Yes, I hear you, Grandma. Hopefully you're going to be okay. Hopefully they're not coming to your door. I had to hear her out. And my father, because it's his mother, not even me, it's not my responsibility, but it's my dad's mother. He talked to her every single Sunday. And so, as those things were escalating in her mind and life was going on, he and uncle and aunt decided, let's put her in a retirement home. It's going to be so expensive, right? But let's do that. So they do. And they sell off all her assets. And the person who bought her house, she want to talk about the crime element. They FedExed cash. Like, if I had that much cash anywhere near me, I could smell it. You know what I mean? They put it in a FedEx box and they gave him cash for the house. So she ended up in a retirement home she didn't want to be in. So she complained about every aspect. I hate how they tell me when I have to do this, when I have to do that. She kept pumping my dad up about that. He got so frustrated, and that's what I'm saying. When I talked to her and I was hearing her out, I realized that's my duty. She just wants to get it all out. And when she does, she's done. She wanted to gripe about everything that was wrong, but my father couldn't take that because now, again, I'm talking about the financial aspect. He's talking about how we're doing all this and making all these amends in our life to keep you in there. You should be happy about it. And she, at 90 fucking 6 years old or whatever, she was like, "What you need? Okay, put them right there." But at that time, being that frustrated, being that out, oh, you need. Oh, sorry. Hi. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. So you need another pack here. Yeah, this way.
How you doing, sweetheart? Okay. Oh,
Sorry, my son was dealing with replacing his batteries and stuff. But at that age, she was so frustrated. She was so done. You know what I mean? And he was just telling her, you need to appreciate what you have. We go through all these hoops to do it. Like, stop hassling me like this, mom, or whatever. So, as I said, they spoke every Sunday. The last time that he laid that out to her and said, "Stop complaining about what we're doing because it isn't even easy." The next Sunday when he had his scheduled call, and she just about a half hour before, she just jumped out of her window. She jumped
no.
out of her window and broke her neck and fell in the snow. And she just did that to say, "Fuck you." She was 96 years old. She didn't have to do that. Like, death was already there. You know what I mean? But she did that. You know what I mean? And then it became them being like, "Well, they decided she froze to death. It wasn't suicide, so we can get the insurance and all." You know what I mean? Like, and by the way, fuck you, whoever you are, but you're out of here.
That is wild.
Yeah, because you got to be real impatient to go ahead and jump to your death at 96 years old. And then, like I said, because of the financial pressure, okay, you know what I mean? Because of the financial pressure between my father, my uncle, and everything else, my uncle fucking calls the house and says, "Yeah, your mother just threw herself out the window like you care." You know what I mean? And he just said that to him. And he said, "Hey, fuck you, buddy." You know what I mean? Like, so it was all the way around. Fuck you, you know? And it's because they were spending money. That's why they were hurt. That's the thing that's really bad. You know what I mean? They could not hear her out. I was some bum listening to another bum, my grandma, and she's like, "I hate how this thing's going. I hate just hear her out." Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I know it sucks, doesn't it? You know what I mean? But you make it to the other end of that conversation. Well, thank you, Joey. It's nice to speak to you, and like go goodbye instead of, "Well, you need to appreciate what you have," and then bam, like pulling that rubber band so far back that it smacks you right in the face.
That's crazy. That is
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, and that's why people can't offend me. You know what I mean? Like, people cannot offend me because what the hell was she waiting for? She was 96 years old and she still said, "Fuck you." You know what I mean?
You know, some folks they seem to forget that older people, they people too, and they got they've been being people longer than we have.
They've been through
You
it. They've
know,
been through it, man.
some of these folks, oh, they don't matter. They're old. They live their life. They still people, and they still got their
Yeah.
own ideas about stuff.
No, my grandmothers, both of them, were so informative in my life, and they would talk about like me because I guess especially on my mother's side, there's like that OCD and like her mother, but they would see like I'm fucking bored, you know what I mean? And all my mother's family, they were musicians, so they were
What?
bored.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were bored too, you know what I mean? And like, so my grandmother would say it like that. She was like, "Well, we used to have." chili on Sunday and polka dances and all this shit. We did it all the time. Like, of course you're bored. There's nothing for you to do anymore except spend money. You know what I mean? Of course you're bored.
Yeah, that's not a wrong statement. Like most, I mean, so much stuff. There used to be like socials, get-togethers,
Mm-hmm.
gatherings,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember when I was a kid, my my parents, they'd have friends that they'd get together, and we'd go over to like their friend's house, or their friends would come over to our. But I couldn't tell you
Well,
the last time.
my mom did mahjong, which is like, I don't know, it's a Korean game or something. I never heard
Yeah,
of it, but she did it every Friday, and then so all the ladies from around the neighborhood would come in, and they'd be eating, pina coladas, and it was the best thing ever, and they just did it every week. And of course, that was my mom, so she hosted Friday. Somebody else did Wednesday somewhere else, but they all worked together as a community, and not commercially. They didn't lose all their money at like some place, some club. They were just chilling out at home doing their things, making it entertaining, right? Like with decorations and the blender out there so you can have your pina coladas and all that
and
good stuff.
the
Yeah.
gossip. I'm
Well,
sure they
yeah.
had all the stories. Oh, did you see Lorraine? Oh, her husband did what?
Oh, I love that. I love that. Yeah. I mean, I didn't say it last time. I said the ladies from the I didn't say hens, but there were a
Yeah.
couple of hens gathering and the little circle that they create. I mean, it's
So,
fascinating. It teaches me not to judge people. I'm not looking over there and saying, "What are they doing over there?" I'll never do that. That's all their business. But
see,
listening to it.
I like to be the little mannequin in the storefront window. That's what one of my friends used to say. I'm just a
What's up,
mannequin
AD?
in the storefront window. Just sit there
Yeah,
and watch. I like to sit
right,
there and watch.
right, right. Yo, what's up, AD? And also, I guess AID. How you doing? But yeah, so yeah, you can observe. I mean, I grew up thinking like, okay, even if I'm interested in what they're doing, I'm not telling anybody. I'm not telling anybody because the whole gossip thing, it never ends. And
Oh
then,
no.
some lady will take you aside, or excuse me, I don't mean to gender or genre anybody, but some hand of some sort would take me aside and tell me the most salacious shit about somebody, looking at me like I'm just telling you. And I'm like, yo, when you counter them, you're just talking about me, aren't you? Like, you're telling me the worst of me over there. Like, I can see what you do and I don't participate. So some of the literature is about not being into gossip, because if they're talking about somebody to you, they're talking about you to
Oh yeah.
somebody.
But
Yeah.
at least it lets you know if somebody, you ain't said nothing to about a situation comes to you with that situation, you probably know where it came from, where they found out. So at least whoever it is pulling you aside, like, okay, if this other person I know they talked to heard about this about me, I know who said it.
Right,
So they
right.
really
Oh
they
yeah, oh
sell
yeah,
too.
yeah. Oh no, I make purposeful leaks. Hey, playing with fire. I don't know what you mean, but is he free or do they live on an island or something? He's talking about Diddy. I don't know about that shit.
Oh, see, I purposely do not know all the stuff about the Diddy situation. Diddy did it. I know
Yeah,
that. I don't
yeah,
know.
but I would tell anybody, like, it so parallels anything that happened before in like that, because like when they talk
Wait.
about, oh, he
Hmm.
wanted to make like what do you call it, like videos of people so that he has something on them or something. They said that about Frank Sinatra. You know what I mean? It goes all the way back. I don't know if it's true or not. Maybe it does. But then these people hop countries. I don't know where Diddy is. Is he in prison, or you know what I mean? What's up, Arthur? How you doing?
Oh, Joe.
Yep.
Like, okay, I like to on YouTube watch sometimes just some of these people will make videos about these little lighthearted, not too heavy ass conspiracy. Not that I'm a like conspiracy theorist. It's just amusing to me to listen
Me
to
too.
some of the things people say.
Me too.
Okay. And I was watching this one video, can't think of the name of the creator. And she was talking about, well, for years, like ever since Elvis died, everybody's, oh, Elvis faked his death. He's really not dead. They actually had a guy come forward in like 2002,
Right.
going by the name Jesse, which, if you know, was the name of the twin that Elvis had that had
Yeah, I
passed.
do know that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's a guy came forward calling himself Jesse and said he was Elvis.
I
There was a
remember.
lady.
It's so fake though. I saw that. I saw it. It's so
They did
fake.
DNA. They did DNA. They did
Oh,
DNA.
really?
And the guy that's calling himself Jesse,
What's up, Benny?
actually, Minnie, the guy that is calling himself Elvis, or says he's actually Elvis, they did
Right.
DNA to Elvis's relatives, and he's a match to both sides of Elvis's family. So I'm
Well,
like, does that mean he's
maybe he never
necessarily
lost
Elvis?
that twin. Maybe he never lost that twin. See, it's Minnie. It
That's
says it's
what I
me.
think.
What's going on?
We got
No,
we
I
got
know.
Minnie in here. Woo!
Now that I got an Orion record over there too, and that's so funny because they're like, "Oh, well, he was Elvis's father's other kid," and whatever. And I also have Elvis, What Happened, and Orion together over there. I mean, it's fascinating, but it's just because people don't want to accept that he just died. I mean, he was gonna go on tour and shit like that, like
Right.
he just died. That DNA
So yeah,
stuff, like, let me go ahead. We'll enter that. You started your new spring store today. All right. So you got share the link. Oh wait, here we go. After mini. If I mod you up, share the link. But I'm gonna take it off because I don't want you kicking people out of here, and I know you will. I know you'll be sneaky about it. Please put in the link to your Teespring right now. Nice to see you, Minnie. Thank you for coming in.
you know
Meg,
what?
you've been helping him. You've been helping him with tech
Yes.
stuff.
Uh huh. Been doing my
You put the
best.
link. Put the link. Put the link in the chat. You can do it now because you're blue, right? The Teespring. The Teespring link. Shit, I don't see it. Do you see it?
I
God
I,
damn it!
I I don't, but
There
there
you
it is.
go. Boom,
There it
boom,
is.
boom, boom. We win. We win. We win. We win. That's what I wanted. All right. Thank you, Minnie. Thank you, Minnie.
But you know
So
what? I'm gonna suck it up, and I'm gonna make a video tonight after I get done with all this laundry.
yeah, he's gonna put that on T-shirt right there. But yeah, I put that sticker on my
Heck yeah.
guitar. And then I'm gonna get this guitar all tuned up by a luthier, get it all fixed up because it's on there now, Minnie. It's on there now. Cheers. Cheers. Thankfully. Uh-oh, my wife's fucking dryer is kicking around. We got it now. We got it, man. Thank you. What's going on, Minnie? That's why. That's why. Yeah, that's why. And I don't need any rogue mods, you silly goose. And you will be silly. I know you will. So cheers to you. No problem. No disrespect. So yeah, you're gonna go make a video? That's cool.
Yeah, after I get done with the laundromat here and get some peace and quiet. That's kind of part
Yeah.
of why I didn't last night was because no quiet.
It's good for
No
you that
quiet.
you it's good for you that you did that much in the laundromat. You know what I mean? Like that's not easy. You don't have
I'm
to
just glad
retract your
that they
message,
let
Minnie.
me in.
Yeah.
I'm just glad they let me in because they could have told me, hey, look, it's too late. Kick
Right.
rocks. So,
Right on, right on. So how fixed is your house?
well, yeah, because the roof got peeled off. Thankfully, none of the electronics got drenched. But these fools was trying to put the same ceiling fan back up. Mind you, this ceiling fan, the day the hurricane came through, was a shower head. Okay, it became a shower head because there was literally water pouring out of it, just like if you in the shower. I'm like, you
Yeah.
not finna put that back up? No, 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 you're not. That's what you're not finna do. You better order me. You better order a new one.
Well, being in repair, right? Because I was more in repair than new construction ever. I was always in repair. When something starts leaking out of the easy hole, like a shower head or wherever you have wiring, you take a broom and punch holes all around it. That way it goes ahead and grates out everywhere over there. So it spreads it out. It won't destroy the insulation as much, stuff like that. I mean, it's not intuitive. You don't want to put holes in your fucking ceiling. But once it starts
Now I know.
happening, do it.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm
Yeah,
listening. I'm
do it.
listening because there are
Because it's
hurricanes
nothing but
here
drywall. And
frequently.
remember, drywall is going to be a sheet. So just punch
Mm,
around it like you want to make a cheese grater. Hell yeah, Minnie. Hey, Minnie,
love
you
it.
can join up here too. I'll give you the joining link, right? What do you think, Meg?
Heck yeah, because I'm gonna have to go in a little bit to load all this stuff up and get it back to the house. Heck yeah.
Minnie
Come on,
says
Minnie. Come
after
on, come on,
midnight.
come on.
Minnie. Will you come up if I give you the joining link right now? He says okay. Is that the right okay?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, Meg, that we can only do one at a time. You have to step down for me to let him up.
Oh, okay, so let me see how to do this. Boot me. Kick me off.
Nope.
I
You
don't know
must
how to kick me
volunteer
off.
out.
Okay, how do
You'll
I do
find it.
that?
Just
Okay.
say leave
Oh, oh,
stream.
oh, yes, yes, there we go. All
You
right.
need a
I love you
nap.
guys.
No. Wait. Okay, you need a nap. You're gonna come say hello first, right? Okay. All right, Minnie. Here you go. I just sent it to your phone, Minnie. I just sent it to your phone. You can come up anytime you're ready. I'm not gonna share your business card, and I can't share this.
Hello.
Can I get away with that?
Yes. I have to report you now. I'm kidding.
Hey,
Psych.
it's signed. It's signed, and no N words involved, and no dead cats. Not
Oh,
today.
geez, I don't do that. Okay,
How
yeah.
you doing, Minnie?
Yeah, for a minute I forgot how to come up, but then I saw you send us a link. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
Right.
I
Well,
did it.
thank you. Thank you.
I, I started my spring store last night. Took 6 hours to set up, and I've got just my one logo, the red, black, and white circular one. The
Right.
666 when I have my finger like that. There's going to be a lot more merch added to that, but we're going to start
Yeah,
with
I was
that.
gonna I was gonna ask you how many designs. So right now you're starting
Just
with
one.
the red, black, and white, basically red, black, and white version of.
Of that. Don't you have
Right.
that sticker? The red,
I
black, and
do.
white one? Oh,
I do.
good.
I do. Yeah.
The
Yep.
only thing I don't have on there is stickers. You still got to buy those directly from me because where I get my stickers is better than there.
Well, hey, I know that Teespring is print on demand, but they take a high cut up front. You know what I
Oh,
mean? You just get
they take more than a third actually,
75.
like something like that. Yeah.
I mean,
The
YouTube takes
dog
40.
tags.
YouTube takes 40 off the front, right?
YouTube. What do you mean?
I'll never monetize my YouTube because they
I don't
take 40
monetize
off the
mine. I'm
front.
eligible. I'm eligible
Yeah,
to monetize it, but I don't understand. I'm afraid if I monetize it, they'll restrict. Like they'll get
they
more
probably
strict
will.
with me,
You're probably
and they'll
right
try to
about that
boss me
too. Yeah,
around. I
you're
don't want to
probably
be
right.
bossed around.
Yeah, they'll tell you can't do the content that you're doing. Probably. I don't know. But talk to
I
Grady. He
like,
probably knows
yeah,
better.
I could ask.
I'm just saying that I can't monetize with them because they take 40 off the top. They take that percentage first. So what's the point of me working for them? Usually I subcontract Joe to work somewhere else. I tell Joe he can go somewhere else. You know what I mean? For such and such an hour or a gig. You know what I mean?
Um,
But I can't do
yeah.
that where somebody's like, I take your money first. Nah. Nah. This is all just advertising for something else. It's all
A lot
hype
of
for
people.
You
Well, there's a lot of people that want my merch. They don't want me to have their address because they think I'll dox them because of a few mistakes I've made. You know,
well, damn, man.
accidentally
I don't know
showing
how you beat
addresses,
that.
accidentally saying people's names. But if they send something to me while I'm hosting a show, like which happened with somebody, he
Right,
sent this cucumber to me and I said his real name because it was on the fucking bag. I was saying thank you. That's what I get for saying thank you to somebody. You know what?
right,
I'm
right.
done apologizing. Fuck you, pickle guy. Go shove it up your ass. It wasn't a pickle. It was actually a fucking cucumber.
Oh yeah, was it the one that was made to be pickled, like the short
And
one that's
no,
all
it was a
pump
big
bumpy?
one. I just called it the wrong thing. But
Right, 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 right.
so
Yeah, but that's
again,
kind of an
saying thank you got me
antagonism.
in
That's
trouble
kind
with
of a
somebody.
sex toy antagonism sort of thing. So the person
They
was
set me
being
up
a
on
total
purpose. You
fucking
know
dick.
what?
The
They're
person was
always
being an
looking.
asshole.
He's an asshole. I blocked him. He's always looking for a reason to pick on me. He claims he's with Ramp Ranch or Ram Ranch Records, something like that.
I don't know them.
Ramp Ram. I don't know
I know,
either.
nah, yeah, Ram Ranch. Yeah, that sounds like something Jeffrey Star does at his place.
It sounds like Jeffrey Dahmer as faggot shit, and I don't fucking naked cowboy
Nah,
garbage.
I never heard of that shit. Nah, I never
That's
did.
Marty's label.
Yeah, Naked Cowboy.
Yeah, it's no
Naked Cowboy is that dude who
Ram
plays in New
Ranch.
York, though. Naked Cowboy, he runs around with his acoustic guitar and his underwear in New York. I mean, he's a
I'm
fixture.
confused. Let's stop talking about this. I'm getting confused and angry. I don't
I
want to talk about
apologize.
this anymore.
I apologize. I was just
I
saying,
just
like,
don't want to
maybe
talk about this. You're confusing something with something else, and now I don't want to talk about it at all. What you mentioned has nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
I know.
It's
I was
just
just
that
trying to relate the fact that maybe he took that name from over there.
I don't know
Anyways,
who
I
this
don't want to
naked
stress you.
cowboy person is, but please don't get me in trouble with somebody I don't know.
No, I
Because
don't want to
I'm a
stress you.
fucking
No, oh
retard and
no.
I screw shit up all the time.
Minnie, Naked Cowboy is a street performer. He's been through everything. There's not any
Is
way
that
we
the
could
guy who's
offend
with
you.
Ram Ranch Records? Because if
I
he
don't
is, I
think
don't
he
want to know who he
publishes.
is.
I don't think he publishes. I think that what they're
Okay, as
telling you
long
is
as he's
probably
not with
not
those
true. The stuff they're telling you is probably not true.
Someone named Grant Rogers or Mick Rogers or McDonald. Grant McDonald, that's it. He's like this guy that made $1 million off of this record label. And that fucking prick's been harassing me. Not Grant McDonald, but the Ram Ranch guy. He's on Twitter. He goes by like Cowboy Ham or something like that. He's a real
This,
scumbag.
this is what I suggest
So
because
let's not
you
talk
can
about
go to
him
a
anymore.
you
He's
can go to a
persona non
club.
grata. What is that?
This is my suggestion. You can go to a club anywhere and people will tell you they're record producers, right? And say, well, then show me the record, right? So
Most people are
here I
liars.
have several colors of this that I produce. This is my record label. You know what I mean? Like I'm bona fide as that. I have
I didn't know
red,
that.
clear, green, blue. You know what I mean? Like the singer died, so we couldn't sell them anymore. Big deal.
Oh.
What I'm telling you is if somebody says they're a fucking record producer, say, where's the record?
I'm sick of people telling me I'm a record producer. Yeah, where's your
Right.
fucking product then? Where's your office and records on the wall? Fuck your online bullshit record production shit, people. I'm not interested in that. If they don't have a fucking office that I can walk into and see records on their fucking wall, I ain't doing business with them. I don't do business with these internet freaks. Let me have my office out of my fucking car, out of my phone. You know how many people have come to me and tried to sign me? I'm a record producer. Yeah, prove it. Let's
Right,
fuck.
right,
Let's do it.
right. So
I'm
yeah,
gonna do
there's
my whole
clear.
record label. Ooh,
There's
clear.
clear. Yeah.
Where's
And
that
then
up the
I got
butt?
green. Hold on,
I'm
I got
kidding.
green. I got red. Red's not over here, but I got red too. I got green. I got clear. I got blue. I got red. I got yellow. These are real records. You see,
I know. I remember seeing those kind of records. Who's the artist?
they're Standard and Poor. Unfortunately, the singer died, so we kind of, that was it. That was the end of the story.
Well, what do you mean he died natural, or did someone kill him, or did he
Eh,
slide down the
he died
sewer?
naturally. He died naturally. He was in his 50s.
Okay, I hope he didn't slide down the sewer. That's the new term for
I
not
get it. I
existing
get it.
anymore
Yeah,
due to your own
often,
hand.
often oneself. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
it.
I
Yeah,
get in so much trouble using those words, so now I just say slide down the sewer.
you suicide.
Shh. Don't even say that word.
I know, I know. What I said is off something.
Yeah.
I
They're
don't
so
know,
fucking
man.
they're Nazis now. I don't know if you guys all knew, but I lost my X account because someone got mad at me and he told me to slide down the sewer, and then I told him to do the same thing, and we ended up reporting each other. Only I got
Yeah,
punished worse than him. They took my whole account and terminated it for life, and they only
I would
put like a
never, I
lock
would
on his
never, I
account.
would never say that in like any acts out words.
Well, I did. It's too late now.
That's true. But you're talking about how much do you pay to be on X every month?
I don't pay for that. It's free.
Exactly, exactly. So let's start back there. So that's what's going on.
They
If I
offer
was
one
a
you can pay for
lawyer,
though.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If I was a lawyer and I was dealing with your case, right? I would
Yeah.
say, "Hey, he might have said go kill yourself or whatever, but real there's no real opportunity to do so. So it's just a artistic threat. You know what I mean?
Also threats, but the stupid Nazis who run all these platforms won't let us say what we want anymore. I'm sick of not having free speech. I'm tired of it.
But they give you those free platforms. So then
I
the
know.
idea is, what do we do? Do we understand these things as utilities? Like everybody needs water, everybody needs access to
Bird.
Twitter.
Look at my
Do
nice
we do that?
lighting. That shit nice. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
just wanted to
beautiful. But
point
I'm
that
saying,
out.
like, yeah, I know it's all beautiful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How do you feel? I mean, it should make you feel calm in there.
It does. That's why it's in here. I'm
Right, right.
sleeping in my stage here. I'm going to take a nap after we're done with this. Then tonight I'm going live about 12,
Absolutely.
1 o'clock. I found a new
Cool.
area to walk around and I'm going to do a new adventure tonight.
All right, all right.
It's really far too, so it's going to be a nice long walk.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Now let me get back to your Teespring. We got
Oh, yes, please. I got
Mini, is it
15.
minimanson2.creator.spring dot that one right there. I see that link. Everybody get back up there. How do I do it? Pin it or something?
I don't know. You took away my wrench, so I can't put it in there again. Oh, there it is. Mini Manson. You had to give me mod in order to make the link. There's two links in there anyway. They're the same thing. You could click on that on your computer and see what happens. Tell me if you can see the store. Like I said, I have 15 different products, some t-shirts. It took
Well,
6 hours.
they'll have to scroll up. I tried, but I just froze out. I apologize, everybody.
Well, Grady helped me. I was reluctant to post it because I didn't know if it would. I don't even know if I did the financial thing right. All they asked me, what I don't understand is to pay in my PayPal. Why'd they only ask for my email account? They didn't ask me to put like my PayPal account.
Well,
That
because
can,
PayPal is paid by an email. Like
you
I've
could do
been
that.
permanently banned from PayPal. I can't use it. But they
Why?
told me set up a new email because I traded. They have a list of countries you can't trade with, and I traded with a country that was banned. I didn't think
Which
about it. I
country?
didn't fucking care. You
Do
know
you
what
know
I
what
mean? I
country
got
it
a.
was? Do you remember what
It might have
country?
been Bratislava, sir. I don't know. It might have been Bratislava. I'm not putting any aspersions on anybody, but you don't always get. Uh,
Well, they told me I couldn't send anything to Russia. They said there's a trade embargo. I had a fan
there
who's
you
going to
go.
pay me $200 for art cards, and now I can't
Right.
do it because it's blocked. And the address
No,
he
no, no.
gave me,
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
the
happened.
address. I don't know. I don't know where this guy found me from, but the address didn't look legit. It looked a little fruity. I told him just
Well,
have
I
me
don't
some.
think you would recognize a Russian address. They're way different. You know what I mean?
I know, but it wasn't. I looked it up. It didn't even exist. I had other people look it up.
Yeah.
So I think it was a joke. I think he was trolling me.
Well, I did trade with Russia, but very carefully, okay?
Mhm.
And
I used to have
some
pen
of these
pals in
countries,
Russia.
I'll tell you what, Andrew, you've never seen this. Some of these countries, they will send you stickers that have like straight up terrorists with like AKs. and like just their eyes and their baklavas and shit. And those are fucking stamps where they live. And you're like, what? You know what I mean? Like in Canada,
Yeah.
it's a queen. It's not a terrorist. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
like
It's
on the stamp when
wild.
they mail it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Tango India
wild what they
Victor,
have.
assholes.
Yeah, well, I guess most of the world is, right?
Most of the world is full of fucking assholes. The fact that we go to
Everybody's
war and
got an
stuff.
asshole. Not everybody has a way to use it. I guess I don't know.
Let's go to war. Do do. So the items I have in my store, I have T-shirts. I have the Bella canvas ones, and then there's another style. I wish they would have the dry fit ones. I could still make the dry fit ones personally if you guys really want that, but only in
What
black
does
and
that
white.
mean? What does that
Dry
mean?
fit, you know, like those sports shirts you wear that the material, it
Like Under Armour. Yeah. The
like
the
that. Like
wicking,
you can't.
wicking.
You don't have to. It's a wicking shirt. Yeah, you don't have to
Yeah,
like
wicking. Yeah.
iron it. If you go to Walgreens, you'll see they're selling those now. That's where I got them from. So,
Oh
but
yeah.
if you want
It's
a regular T-shirt, I mean, I'll still be glad to make you one if you're willing to pay 50. But you can also, I'd recommend go on the if you go on my store, my merch store there, my spring.
which is a
I'll probably
spring. Yes.
I'll probably get like $5 for every shirt that you order. It'll be cheaper, but I won't get much of the money at all. But at least you'll have a mini Manson shirt, and that's really all that matters.
Yeah, that's the point of on-demand
So
printing. You don't have to have a
yeah,
stock that's not selling behind you.
if you go on there, you'll get your shirts will be cheaper than 50. It's going to be like $30, but instead of 50. Okay, I have a dog tag. That's $30 because
You have a
I'm only going
dog
to get.
tag?
I have a dog tag, but I'm only going to get 19 cents for each dog tag that's made.
Is it like ink printed, or it's not, or is it like a
You know,
traditional dog tag where it's
it's like a dog tag, like in the military, and it's got like plating and everything. You can click on the product description. It's like high quality.
I'll
They
check
like
those out.
put like an enamel printing or something. I want to buy. I want to buy all that merch I got in there. I want to buy a piece of each of that as
At least one
I
for
don't have
yourself,
money.
right? Not
Yeah, I
only
want
for
to see how
yourself,
they
but so
make
you can
it.
show it off. You can show it off on your channel.
I
Yeah.
want to see how they make it too, and so I
Oh
have
yeah, you just verifying the quality, making sure you get paid right, right?
I got socks. People love socks. I got them in black and white. Most of the shirts, most of the products is in black, red, or white.
Right.
And on products that, well, I think the pillow I have that in white, and I think I have it in blue as well, and maybe even black. I can't remember right now, but I took some screenshots while I was going through it of the products, so I could always like put those up too. I have two different mugs. One's like a camping mug. It's like tin, and the other one's a
Right.
regular mug. And the logo only looked good on it on white because when I tried to put the other colors, it didn't make the whole mug, like the
Right.
handle and everything, the same color. It stayed white and it didn't look right. So I just said, okay, I'll leave it white.
I always
So,
like coffee mugs. I kind of collect them a little bit,
okay, then you're
if
gonna
they
want
have
that
good
coffee.
design.
You're gonna want that. It's got two different pictures of me on it, and like in the middle, it's got the YouTube symbol and my YouTube address. You'll love it. I have the
What's up,
socks.
Colin?
I have. Let's
You're
see.
right. Socks are
I,
super popular. You're right about that.
I have these necklaces. There's a necklace, and it's really
Oh
nice
shit! I didn't
too.
know they made stuff like that. I thought it was all print.
No, I'm gonna get the necklace too. It's really cool. There's a big painting, like what do you call a canvas painting, and print the image. Three different sizes.
Right
The
on.
pillows in, the pillow is in three different sizes. Um, I got hoodies, like a long sleeve T-shirt, and I believe, or it might be a regular sweatshirt. I can't tell, but
Right.
either way,
Right.
I have there's hoodies. You can order a hoodie with my logo.
Now, do they give you, like, you need to get examples, right? You need samples to show off on your channel. Do
I
they give
do.
you like a secondary link so that you can get like a wholesale price other than a
No,
retail, or is everybody the same?
I have to pay for it just like everybody else. I don't get nothing
Okay.
free.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't own the store. I have no
I
authority.
wasn't even thinking free. I was just thinking, do they have
I know.
discounted like,
Nope,
you
I
know,
have no authority or anything. I'm allowed to give people discounts, though. They have a thing in there where I can do that.
right.
I tried to register with Redbubble and they wouldn't accept my email address. It wouldn't go past it. So, fuck you, Redbubble. I went and found a new competitor.
What's up?
I could,
What's okay? What's up? You tried to use the Yahoo address and they wouldn't take it?
yeah,
Oh
you
wow.
know,
Because I still use my Yahoo address. That's why I'm asking. Maybe they wanted a Gmail.
I don't know. It didn't say, but they kept saying, don't put this and don't do that. Don't use a letter A before you put the word. I'm like, what the fuck kind of instructions is that? So after about a half hour, me and Grady gave up and I said, let's try Redbubble. I mean, let's try
Teespring. Teespring.
Teespring.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
I said,
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
don't
really
know, man.
tired.
When I did like online, downloads of my music, my favorite thing was at first you could get a bunch of free codes and send them to all your friends. And so I would do that, and then I'd print my own records, and send
Oh,
them in the mail and everything, physical. And then I would use up all the like free, download codes they would give me. And then they want everybody to spend $1.29 a song or whatever.
okay. You know
And
what?
I didn't
Yeah.
have anything to set that up to. I don't have e-money like that back in then. I only have Cash App now.
I'm trying
But
to
like
think what else there is. There's a phone cases for your iPhone or your Samsung. There's a phone
that's
case,
cool. That's cool.
and I believe I made that black. It's the only color it comes in, and I chose the good one too, not the cheap one. I
Yeah,
forgot
you
what
know
they
what?
call it.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. That's true too. When I got these records, I didn't get the cheap one. I got the thick one. You know what I
That
mean?
looks
Like I
good. I
didn't
can
get the
see
cheap.
that. It's thick. I see it.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
was like,
Fisher
fuck that.
Price
I'll get the
record.
heavy gram. You know what I mean? So
Fisher
yeah, there
Price.
you get my record label right there. Despite my height, records.
Yeah, but that's all blurry. I can't see that shit. You'd have
No,
to
I
take a
know you can't. I know
photo.
you can't. But
Okay.
since
Anyway,
you're
let's
mini,
see.
respect to you, it is despite my height records. That's what it is. It's
Oh,
also about being mini. You know what I mean?
well, you're a lot taller than me. I'm 5'4".
5'6" over here. Nah, 5'7", whatever.
Anyways, let's see. I got 5 different items on there. The hoodies, the t-shirts, um, the necklace, the socks, and
I
the
think I
dog
need to get a
tag.
necklace. I think I need to get a necklace.
Either that or a dog tag. It's a gray dog tag. It's really cool. I can't remember what color I made the dog tag though. I think it's gray. I think it
Right.
only came in one color.
I know my wife wants socks, so we'll do that, But that's
It
very
might.
popular thing.
Yeah, I wanted it to look like a military color. So, like I said, it was last night, and I can't remember. Once I go to sleep and wake up, usually my brain is washed free of anything I've done the previous night before.
Oh shit! And we're holding you from your nap, which I totally forgot about. So you were supposed to be comfortable under your lights and taking your nap, and you're coming up later. So
Yeah,
everybody,
this is
stay
important. I just
tuned.
wanted to come up.
Thank you, and stay tuned for the fact that Minnie will be going live and dealing with telling you about the tea spring or the new spring channel.
Yeah, go see. There's 15 different things in there.
And he's right down there. Nap lives do matter. That's what I'm saying. I was being negligent by forgetting. I apologize. I just wanted to
Yep.
talk. I just wanted to talk.
And I don't just go on anybody's show anymore, so it's a privilege. You are a
I know
close
that.
friend of, you're a close friend of Minnie Manson. So if I see you
Thank
up
you,
there,
Minnie.
I'll give you some time before I go take my nap. Then at midnight, I
I
want
feel
to.
honored that. I feel
I hope
honored, and yeah, nobody's
you'll
gonna
come.
fucking rage out here, so it's all good.
You'll come in my chat tonight when I go live, and hopefully Megan will
Yeah,
too.
man. Yeah, man. Thanks for Megan coming up here, by the way. Thank you, and thank you for helping Minnie with technical things and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah,
You're
she's
getting the
pretty
love. You're
helpful.
getting the hearts and emojis. Send
Yeah,
more. Send
maybe I could have.
more.
some other questions I've been needing about things like I opened a Venmo account like a year ago
Right.
and I don't know how to use it. Like I don't know how to link or accept money or even give the link so people can send money to it. Maybe she would know how to do that.
Please talk to her. I think people put them in their YouTube descriptions, but I'm gonna tell you something, Minnie. On this, like they don't like us side of YouTube, I think yeah, they don't like us putting links in our descriptions. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like your email, right? Minnie_Manson@yahoo.com. You can
That's
always get
you want to
that.
buy stickers. You if you want to buy stickers and my 8x10s or my art cards, you still have to get those through me. There's some things that you'll never
and
be able to get through Spring.
and Minnie has been easily commissioning videos through Minnie Manson,
And the videos
Minnie
too.
underscore Manson at yahoo.com. So if you need a custom video, that's where you go.
I charge $30 for the videos. The 8x10s are $25. See, I'll autograph your merch if you buy it from me. I autograph at least one of every sticker you get. I have 8 different stickers now.
Right on,
So
right on. Well,
all kinds of things. I'm gonna have rings eventually. I'm gonna have a mini Manson ring, like one size fits all. And
do you have one for yourself yet, or
yes,
okay, all right, yeah.
it's like a cheap gold thing, but I mean, it's not like pure gold or nothing. It's just like a cheap thing I can get off of like
But at least you
Teamwork.
have the design together. You have the design
So,
together.
okay, the good news about the fan club I put the order in for the fan club card. I'm gonna get 100 of those.
What's the membership of the fan club cost if we don't, if we can ask?
$40.
So that's Cash App, and that is Mini Manson Star.
Mini Manson Talent is my cash app.
Oh, Cash App is cash tag Mini Manson Talent, no space.
That's right. Also, my PayPal.
You can get a real
Um,
fantastic fan kit for $50.
no, it's 60 now.
Okay, okay, yeah.
You get 5 magnets of your choice. You get the 8 stickers. You get extra stickers besides that. You get the 8x10, and there's a large sticker. I still have some of those 5-inch. Don't fuck with entertainers; they'll kill you. So you get that.
The largest, yes, I have one, thankfully.
In fact, there's actually there's 5 magnets. I have a lot more than 5 magnets. I'm gonna look through all that, and it's not set in stone, but right now that's what it is. And I mean, the price won't go up. That is set in stone for now.
Right on, right on. So fifty
But
dollars.
you'll get everything. You even get a nice personalized note from Minnie Manson. It will be like,
Mini is never. I don't think you're ever going to be anything other than generous. So everybody,
yeah,
if you want to get in, invest in. And just go to email Minnie_Manson@yahoo.com. And you want a decent fan kit, talk to Minnie. Minnie is not going to cheat you. Minnie is going to bless you.
I'm gonna be
Bless
good
you.
to you and give you all this shit, and you're gonna get so horny. You
Personalized
back?
notes, signatures. There you go.
Um,
Oh, here we go. I see, I see. Kiss. That's
I'll,
all kiss right there.
I will even
Minnie.
kiss your 8x10 autographed photo. I will kiss it with my lipstick if you like. Yes. Is Gene Simmons like hitting on that woman and touching her up and shit? That's what I like to see. I love Gene Simmons. He's so sexy.
All right, Minnie. You better take a nap, okay? So you can go live. Everybody, watch
All
that
right.
show, man. I'll be in there in the chat, obviously.
I'll see you tonight when I go live, provided
All right,
nothing
cool.
bad happens, God willing. We'll go on a new
Absolutely.
adventure.
Absolutely. Thank you, Minnie.
You're welcome.
Always appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Everybody. Shh. He said, grabbing on that woman. Shh. Okay. Yeah, his nap did matter. What's up, kid? Yeah, come on, hold on. You have to hold on 1 second. Okay. I'm gonna mute out. Hold up. And hey, sorry guys, my son's coming through for a couple minutes. I'll be right up. But yeah, nap lives do matter. He needed to do that. You know what I'm saying? He'll be back up. Everybody check it out, Mini Manson Star on YouTube. As I had to pause out, that's because my boy's walking by. But he's actually working hard, man. He was cleaning up from their room and all that. So cheers to him, the hard worker. Hold up. Thank you very much for your patience, man. My son had to go by, do his business. It cannot be helped. Excuse me for the burps. Just a regular rollie for this second. What's going on, man? Please click that like. I do have a join in link. Some of you have it, some of you don't. Come up in the chat. Don't be afraid. Oh, well, thank you, man. Thank you, man. I'm sorry. I was working Minnie too hard, right? Minnie has always been here volunteering and we do songs and I will push Minnie to do like one more song. You know what I mean? And that's me putting people out of their comfort zone as a Tom Schneider. Tom Schneider, I'm a host side by side. But I will push Minnie out of his comfort zone and he'll deliver something beautiful. And that's how it happens, bro. So, we got to be on point. We got to be all good. So, thank you, man. Thank you for seeing it. Thank you for enjoying it. Please share it with your socials and all that good shit because this is fucking fun. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you guys do on Wednesday, but this shit is fucking fun. So sorry. I mean, I would have been here anyway. Somebody came in today when I was down in my morning spot, where I go listen to the birds over there by the fire door, right? And they're like, "Yo, you got a different spot?" No, I got this spot. I got, whatever. But I'm telling you something. Um, this is my spot before I go to bed. So I would be here in my place, my channel, my house, my room over here. Anyway, I would be here because this is where I go before bed. But this is so much more fun, isn't it? Like we get to hang out, we get to talk, we get to communicate, we get to be in a lounge that straddles country, you know. Where's my Canadians at? It's only 10 o'clock over here, so unless my clock is broke again. It's only 10 o'clock over here. I usually start my shows at 11:10, which reminds me, go fuck yourself. I need 3 minutes. I'm going to take a piss. I can't believe it, man. I hate fucking having you know, human moment on my show. Because the show's all fake, motherfuckers. But I need 3 minutes because it ain't even 11. I got to take a fucking piss. Hold up, Dickie. Boom. So to be 100 with you, man, I don't even like to fucking humanize like that, right? I don't usually do that. I usually say, "Hey, give me 3 minutes and I'm right back." But yeah, I actually had to do that. So it's funny, man, when I go to other people's panels and channels, what'll happen sometimes is I'll be like, "Yo, that's a lull in the conversation. Uh Joe has been talking for a minute or an hour and 20 minutes at his own spot, you know, and I better shut up." You know what I mean? And then there'll be a lull in the conversation, but it'll be them saying, "Yo, I got to go take a piss." And I'm like, you know, so I just did it to you guys. I did it to you. I hope it was a minute and 44 or something. Shit, because I don't want to waste time on you. Mm. But it's so much earlier than what I do. And a lot of the early shit that I do, I have a good time over there, over my fire door and shit, you know? And I have a good time on people's panels too, but they might not want me on. So let me go ahead and let Meg know, first of all, you're welcome back in. So give me a minute here. Mm. Hold up. I'll be right back. There we go. I apologize if I froze up. I was just in the background for it. So thank you very much, sir. Are we still going? Oh, it's only been 25 minutes? Oh, fucking hell yeah. I don't know what that is. Maybe the second counter, but it's not even 11. So we'll chill. What's up? All right, man. We had the good old Connect Four fiasco. Don't want to put that person in the 9 category, eh? If you do want to play, put 7 in the chat. Let's see. Let's see. I probably don't have enough chips left, so I won't say it many times. But if you do want to play, put 7 in the chat. Whoop whoop whoop. If I see it, if I see it, and if I don't, you don't. Mm. So yeah, that's fucking kick ass, man. I will. I'm gonna get this fucker fixed. Okay, like whatever. I haven't even touched that in years, and it plays like that. But there you go. And I'm gonna take this thing 100% to the luthier, get it fixed, bro. Get it fixed. Get it nice. You know what I mean? So there we go. Now you put 7 in the chat if you be so bold, but you don't fuck with me. So the offer ends soon. The offer ends soon. Yeah, nobody's in, so we're not playing. Hmm. Hold up, let me check something real quick. Uh-huh. Yeah, of course, man. Of course, my missed fucking call is from a private number. Of course, blah blah blah. What's up with people, man? You know what I mean? Like, be straight, be straight. Come on up, come on up and chat. If you got that joining link, come on up and join up. We'll do it for a while. We'll do it for a while. Thank you for the likes. Please click some more, man. It's nice to get over 6 around here. It's nice to get over 5 around here, I should say. Fair enough, Harry Muff. You know what I mean? It's nice around here. Don't be afraid to join in, man. Those people that I've sent you those links, come on in. Come on in. Damone, Jess, come on in. Everybody, man, give some love to Jess. Jess, you're free to come up here. Why don't you do it? Yo, cheers. Cheers, everybody, and respect to everybody, man. Yeah, Minnie's got to take that break, man. Minnie's got to take that break. Come back up. We'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be an admin in the chat over there. So you'll see. No big deal, man. No big deal. It's just all love. Dun, 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 dun. Ah! Don't do it. Don't do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Put a 7 in the chat if you want to play, man. I don't think I have enough chips. Where is Jake the motherfucking legend? Where is Jakey? Come on, man. This is Wednesday lolcow, man. Where you at, Jakey? Need to see you in, bruh. Never had a problem with you. Need to see everybody in, man. Come on. I have joining links, you know. Are you connected? Hmm. Watch this. Hold up, hold up. Are you connected? Nah. Come on in. What's going on? Please chat in too. Don't be scared. Please click like. What's going on? Fucking hell. Don't be scared, eh? Here we go. Sorry for the lost time and the whatevers, but here we go. Thank you for the likes, man. Please click them. Don't be afraid to come up in the chat. What's up, kids? There we go. Oh yeah. Damn, I drank all the beer, man. I drank all the beer. It's time to puff give, eh? Yeah, anybody can join, man. So come on up. Let me know in the chat if you want that link, man. It'll be easier, you know. Anybody, man. I'm talking Big P, Big D, Big V, whoever, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Fair enough. Damn, man. That was some sad cries from out there. Yeah, we've had some sad cries from outside. It's not been the best. I wish I could play music for you guys or even myself. You know what I mean? But YouTube filters that out. It ain't right. You know, it doesn't work. That's okay, man. That's okay. Kind of crazy that I don't have anybody joining in, but that's okay as well. Like nobody wants to play Connect Four though. That's even worse. Anybody? Boom. You want to play? It's even worse. If it's got to be that way, it'll be that way, but it's okay. What's going on, man? Get down in the chat. I do have a join in link. What's going on with you? Thank you for all the likes, man. It's hard to get over 4 around here, so I really appreciate that. All right, give me a minute here. Give me a minute. There you go. There you go. Please get in the chat, man. What's going on? Yeah, I do have a join in link. It's around, Get in the chat and tell me if you want it. You know what I mean? Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, we're good. We're good. What's going on? Hey, thank you very much, man. What's going on? You want to do that tonight? Yeah, I don't have any, Kev. You know what I mean? Smart though, man. You got something. Go for it, man. Go for it. Hey, don't do it tomorrow though. I think you'd be wasting your time. Cheers to you. Kevin's got that real shit on mine, man. I like that. I like you being about your business, brother. So I actually have to clean it, man. I hate that. Where's Jimmy? Hell no, you ain't gonna butt chug it, man. You know what? One of the fucking gifts of the robo is it makes your stomach super upset, and you fucking regret it, eh? But I mean, yeah, regular, real shit, like Mama Goose shroom, Yo, I be on the toilet. I be on the toilet talking to Azteca. I be on the toilet talking to the nice lady, the nice God. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you can butt chug it. Like I said, one of the fine things about it is it reminds you, like, oh, that shit hurts. Don't do it all the time, eh? Shit. Listen to your body. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to press mute because you're making my stomach upset. I'm gonna yo back to normal. Here we go. Cheers, cheers. Puff puff again. I share. Excuse me, me a couple 3 times for burping, but nice to see you back in, man. Great to see you back in. How's it going, man? The Beastie Boy. Oh, yeah, that's what I would be doing right now. I'd be listening to that some kind of music. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. But we gotta be cool. Boom, boom, boom. Be for real. Yeah, that's what I'd be doing right. But I can't. It's YouTube shit. Yeah, I don't suggest that you do that, man. Respect yourself. I guess I'm a little bit lost even in my own environment, eh? But it ain't no thing. How was both guests up here and it's that short, eh? Come back up. Come back up, Meg. What's going on? Like, let's do a different story from home instead of the laundromat. It's cool. It's cool. Wow. Okay, so everything now it's shag cut instead of Chris cut. They don't allow Chris cut anymore, so it's all shag cut. So I had that long hanger that I just could not resist here. You know what I mean? What do you got, man? You got the DM, you got the Gifferson. What is that shit called? Gifferson? That's the real shit, right? That's why I was always after CF. Gifferson. Some shit. That was that wild shit. Hmm. Mr. Kevin's gonna go see the Hat Man. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna go see the Hat Man, I guess. I mean, I don't know about that internet lore. Yo, we got 7 likes. I fucking love that, man. Keep hitting that. That's crazy. Usually I only get 4. Thank you for the 7, bro. That's awesome. Please kicking that up, man. I'll put a running total here. 7, you know. And that's the end. No. So yeah, so is it the Jefferson man or you want to see the Hat Man? I don't know, man. Is it something dip throw dialabidiorbital? You know what I mean? Hmm. Yo, one time I had to take NyQuil. Mm, mm. I had to take that green shit, that NyQuil. I didn't exceed the dosage. I didn't do anything weird, but I had a fantastic night on that shit. NyQuil, yup, that green shit. I just took it as fucking, directed, but it was still amazing. And I hope you don't do anything. Take it only as directed, only as needed. Yo, he took back the 1 because it said 7, and I was like, "7's a big deal," so now it says 6. Good for you, man. Good for you. Oh, go ahead and shit on my fucking parade, eh? Shit on my parade. Man, god damn it. Did I lose 2 subs as well? Hmm. Stop walking around with all your alts. Yeah, he took it back. Somebody. Take it back a like. That's okay, man. Everybody who has the join in link, remember, please join in. It'd be great. It'd be nice to see you. Please send the hearts and Valentines and emojis for Kevin because he's about to double suffer his stomach, I suppose. Actually, I think he's bluffing. I don't think he knows how to butt chug. No. Now, I do know a friend who did a party ball enema more than once. It does splash right back out. That's just what I want to let you know. And it also doesn't come out just by itself, but it comes with everything else. Yeah, understood. All the flap, 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 flap. All the mud flap also flap back. You don't want to be in that, brother. You don't think about how dirty it is, do you? There we go. Just like the nights. Mm, smelling good. But yeah, what happens is the splastical. You don't want that spectacle in your area. You don't want that to re-hit you. The chug and then chug back. You don't want the chug back, the epicac. Anybody want to play Connect Four? Put seven in the chat. Put seven in the chat. You'll have your chance. Otherwise, you with the join in link, you can join. Limited time offer, so put the seven in if you want to. Please click that like. I don't know who took that seven away because I was so impressed. Wait a minute, can I like it myself? I'll just bring it back. Can I like it myself? I'm not gonna click anything because I'll probably mess up my stream. Those with the join in link, you have it. Please come up. Why wouldn't you? Here we go. Hold up. Why wouldn't you? That's a good fucking question. Yeah, it'd be crazier than you think. It'd be. That's why the do not disturb is a necessity, when you're doing your streamings and stuff. So it's a necessity. For those who need to nap. Meg, come back up. What's up? You get home yet? Come back up. Yo, so I guess like when I hit shareables, they said, you got a chicken pack from McDonald's. It was like a shitload of stuff, man. It was four McChickens, four fucking medium fries, uh, and a bunch of wings and shit, or wings or whatever. Once a bunch of McNuggets, you know what I mean? It was insane. And because we were going there, because the lady, wanted us back, we got all fresh, crispy fries and shit. You know what I mean? It was wild. It was wild. I couldn't believe it, and I was like, I hope I have enough beer money. And I did. I thought I might be $1 short or something, but I did it. So cheers to all that bullshit. Great day. It really was. Mm, Can't take that. I guess I could go look at my messages and see, if there's a reason why people don't want to join in, but is it really worth that? Nah, it ain't no big deal. What's going on, everybody? I must not even be on here, right? Just kidding. I get it. Hold up. Nah, nah. That's just a weird, meaningless dead end. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm not saying that this should be something compelling that people are dropping on, but it is a window into the world. And I don't know what else is going on that much more compelling, eh? Be interesting to know. It really would. So please enlighten me, guys. Tell me what's up. Tell me what's going on out there. Cheers. What's up, chillin'? Jenica. Fuck, man. She didn't finish her fucking laundry. That's always a bitch. You gotta fucking catch somebody else's laundry. You don't know where it's at. You know what I mean? I share. Yeah, don't be afraid to chat in or join in if you have the join in link, you know? Thank you very much, man. What up, daughter? There ain't nobody out there anymore, eh? I mean, if I could talk to your mama, where is she at? Ah, well, let her go. She's sleeping already. I was gonna talk to her about the laundry and shit. Cause I don't know where it's at, man. It's hard to keep up with somebody else's laundry. Hand fill. What's going on, man? Please click like. I mean, we had that 7 and he took it back. I can't unbelievable. No, of course I can believe. But I like to see it go back to 7. Please sub up and do all them things. Do all that good shit. Cheers to you. What's up with you? All right. I put enough for one man in there. I'll put the spinner in now. And we'll be spliffing it up. Oh shit! Now it hit 11. Now we're in the real fucking place. We're in the territory here, the tatatory territory. Cheers to you. Time to spliff it up with the spinner. Boom. How you doing, A51? Yeah, well, now we hit the time, bro. That's what it's really about. So cheers. Oh, I got that 7. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah. Whoever was petty enough to drop it back down. Ha ha ha. Thank you very much, A51. Yo. You fucking rule. What's up, Franklin? How you doing, man? You're all kings, man. You're all kings. What's going on? I got that 7. Thank you, bro. There I go. There I go. You're a winner, bro. Not much is going on, man, but it just hit over 11 here Eastern Standard Time, and that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? That's why I'm here. So peace to you. Peace to you. Thank you. It's not quite the hour, but flipping it up. You can hit it at 420 and all 20, you know. Just go ahead and ask Sean. Thank you, man. I got that 7, man. That's awesome. So I do have the join in link back there for some of them, you know, and anybody else, you know, talk to me about it in the chat. And let's get that. That's a side by side, one at a time, because YouTube is home, brother. YouTube is home. What's up, Franklin? How's everybody doing, man? Share it to your socials, your IGs and your IP3s, you know, all that bullshit. Because, you know, I have a Facebook, but it's family shit. And if you want to go get it, go get it. Your IP or IGs and your IP3s. You know what I mean? There you go. Your older coolers. Spliffing it up, bro. Where's Jakey, man? Where's Jakey, man? Be nice to see you in, but take your time. Always welcome. What's going on? Please click like as you cycle through. If you got anything to say, man, chat it up. I got a join in link. Some people have it, some people don't. But if you want it, chat up about it. No big deal. Thank you for the guests I've already had on. And Meg, come back up, man. Come back up. Be a totally different situation, when you're out of the laundromat and back at home. Take your time. Excuse me, I got a lot of congestion on that. I'm sorry about that. Peace. How's everybody doing, man? What's going on tonight? It's Wednesday. What's going on? Don't fake the funk. Let me know. We won't hold it against you, man. We'll just hold it for you. Thank you for that 7, man. That's all that matters right there. I really appreciate it. There you go. Yeah, there you go too, man. You're a moderator now, you know what I mean? Don't kick anybody out. That's not what moderators are for. Moderators are just to show that they've been here and they know the rules and all them good things. Mods. Boom. Those others, they can look up to you and just ask you, like, what's up? Is that okay? hmm It's okay, man. And the trollers that are like, let us troll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What are you fucking kidding me, man? I don't let you do your thing. I let you do your thing. Just don't be hateful. Don't be like stupid. And we're fine. Just don't spam. Like most of these guys recently who've been kicked out, it was spamming, saying the same shit. Come on, man. We don't have time for that. Misery spamming, that's even worse, man. When you're talking about, oh, what was me? What was that? Yeah, what was that? What was yesterday? It's too much, man. Don't misery spam people. That's worse. Yo, yo, feed my cash app. Yo, yo, feed my cash app. Yeah, it's fine. Do that. I mean, if that's what gets you right. It's Joe GPGOG, I believe. Cash tag Joe GPGOG. Boom. Something like that. But if it makes you feel right, yeah. Thank you for hearing me out. You look good in blue. You know what I mean? Don't abuse it. Like I said, just don't time people out. If I ask you, then it's 10 minutes. That's 600 seconds. People are so funny. They're like, 600 seconds? Yeah, 60 seconds per minute. So times 10. Yeah, no problem. But I'll ask you. Otherwise, usually we got to address exactly what they say. They might be want to throw out some, mean, and like, nah, we don't do that. It's all good. Thank you guys for coming in. Click a like, man. Click a like. Shit. Thank you for putting me over that edge right there because I love that. It was important today. We've had guests on. We can have more. There you go. There you go, man. They always say don't let it go to your head, but it isn't about that. You're just supposed to just say, yo, these are the rules around here. Like, don't be a dick or whatever. Whatever. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, if you want to play Connect Four, you got to put 7 in the chat. Those are the rules. Please click like on the way in if you like it, on the way out if you don't. Stuff like that. No big deal, man. It's easy to be a mod because you're a volunteer. You know what I mean? So I didn't act like I gave you a gift. You know what I mean? You're a volunteer. Peace to you. Cheers. I'm a volunteer too, man. If it drops under, I think there's this one that says 17,000 more views than normal or whatever. And it's been down there at 2,000.9, 2.9, 5, when it hits 5 again, if you really want to shut me down, stop watching because if it hits 5 again, I'll just leave. I think that's my standard. It was at 2.9, 1.7, whatever, more than usual is what they say with views. But if it hits 5, yeah, then I'm done, man. I know that like I've already, spent the gravy out, like Second season was fine, but the third, it got so boring. That's what they say all the time, man, on Freevee and Tubi and Netflix. The third season really disappointed me, you know? I ain't doing that, man. I'm not burning like empty air, burn, old air or whatever, just what I need mods for is so I can start reading again, like I said. That's why I need mods because I have to be like, oh, I couldn't see that. Could you time them out, please? Better World books. Wow, I can't believe I have a Better World bookmark, man. That's pretty fucking cool. He's special, looking good in blue. Yeah, don't let it get to your head. Say. All right, so yeah, I need mods so I can read that shit. Zamuda. All right, guys, this is how I'm gonna read this book. Now, let me put on my glasses, my spectacles, my magnifiers. These are called cheetahs or readers or magnifiers. Anyways, listen to this. All right, somebody, have you ever seen a Raging Bull? Answer that question. Answer that. So the guy that played Jake LaMotta, his name was what? De Niro. Okay, here we go. G. Oh, De Niro. Okay. Hmm. Of Nero. De Niro. Hmm. Dangerfield. Dinah. DeVito. Robert De Niro is not in this index. Isn't that something? Because I borrowed this book from the library. It might have been a different edition, but there was one thing in the index which said Robert De Niro. So now we got to go to the front of the book. Okay. This is how we're going to figure this out. The fuck is this dedication? All roads lead to Andy, Dana Carvey. Now, this is where I have to really look at. Yeah, you're doing the right thing. Yeah. Click the like, yo. That's why I'm a mod. Like, bullshit. Motherfucker. No. Watch this, though. Okay. So this is weird, man. Oh my gosh. You know why this is weird? You see that number line down there? You see the number line? It ends in a one. You know what that means? This is a first. Because if you make a book plate and you have that one, you kick it off. And then what does it say? Two. You know what I mean? Three, four, on so and so forth. So this is a 1-1, and it does not say Robert De Niro in the back. So I wonder what the hell, because when I read this at the library, it said Robert De Niro. D-I, right? Is he De Niro, right? D-I, D-A. Wow. Brian Doyle Murray, Dinah, but no De Niro. No De Niro. We go back to Elvis right now, okay, guys? I mean, Elvis was obviously an Andy thing. What's up, Carson? We're gonna go back to Elvis for 1 second here. All right. What the fuck is this? All right. This is about Elvis. I never measured him, confessed Bellew. He loves to eat, among a lot of other things, Monte Cristo sandwiches. Other other costumers did their job, but when it comes time to check his girth, they get fired. So when they found out that Elvis was 52 around, and they checked his girth, as he says, what's up, kids? What's up, kids? So when they went to check his round, then he would get fired. The Kang, right? And then, so here we go. Despite the slam on the King, Andy loved the story and had Bill repeat it from time to time. Some months after Elvis was gone, Andy ran into Ballou and asked a curious question. That's quote. You think he faked his death? Question mark, unquote. Bill Ballou didn't hesitate. Quote, no, comma, he's dead, period. No questions about it. Nobody could eat that many Monte Cristos and live. Monte Cristo sandwiches. Death, death, death. You understood? Among other things, as he said. Am I good at reading? Yo, I'm just trying to get comfortable with it. We need to do it soon. And that's why I need certain people to when I ask, because when I read, I don't have another hand to do such things. But anyways, that's a little bit of Andy Kaufman talking about Elvis. Like, so by the way, yeah, he's dead. Like Meg, come back up, but at the same time, he's dead, and Aaron is dead, and Sid is dead, and what was this? Jesse? Jesse's dead. They're all fucking dead, bro. That's the story. You know what I mean? But we all live to die, engineer. We live merely to die. I wish you all the money in the world. I just want one more drink. Cheers. All right, let's read some more, man. No, I'm not good at it. I'm just practicing. I don't even know how to see in the dark like this yet because I've been night blind for years and I want to get real glasses, okay? So we'll be on that soon, okay? Just give me a second. 1 second. Until we get things right, we must go back to where we were. We were here. We were here. Where out of shit grows a beautiful flower. We were here with Heather Donahue. Heather Donahue, right here. Uh, yeah, she played Heather in this one. You see her? Heather Donahue, right there. And her foray into the growth of commercial cannabis and trimming. That's kind of funny. Let's see something funny about it. There was a lot of sexual things in this book. I was trying to read this book, but it was very salacious. Very fucking salacious. Larry and the Bear. And the Bear? This is how the future is done. The future is done. Oh my God. All right, let's see. Let's. No, it has to be English. Okay, here we go. What does this mean? Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're almost there. Yeah, thank you, I say, because I'm practicing gratitude. Just because he is all about, what does it say? A spring cleaning for his body. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cleansing is very valuable, comma, but so is your sanity right now. I'm not very nice when I'm hungry. You can address the strengthening of your character as time goes on. You can address the strengthening of your character as time goes on. This sounds like yoga class or something. I look around at what I brought to this house: the towels, the sheets, the storage for his daughter's toys, the bowls of forced tulips. I dumped the toys into a mountain beside the TV. You're going after his kids' toys and dumping them as a mountain in front of the TV, and you're mad about all this stupid shit? The fuck? All right, guys. No, I can't read well yet. I'm just practicing, and we'll get there. We'll get there. Little by little, inch by inch, say goodnight and have a good time. Peace. Big love. Big love.